everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Richard Lewis Show, episode 139. And it's been fucking 20 years since episode 138. We just haven't done one, have we? Just can't be asked. Best thing that we do when we just can't be asked to do it, we've just given up.
We both just got plagued by politics, but because think about it, when do you talk about politics now? When you're on a stream, on your own, you have to fucking decompress. I can't do it anymore, mate. It's so mental. So at least in these big breaks, there's always some levity that builds up that we can fill the show with.
Yeah. Well, the good news is this show's going to be all about politics, mate. I thought we'd go into mass shootings. No, I'm kidding. Not a single component of politics, actually. When I was putting all the fucking show together, I just thought, fuck it. I'm the same.
Survive after all, mate.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of like you. I'm a little bit fatigued with it, but I will talk about it on streams and stuff because obviously you have to. You can't avoid it. It is there. It is happening. It is important. Yeah. And there is a lot of lies and a lot of bullshit around it. So I will, we're not out of the game. We're still in the game, Sean. We're still in the game.
Still in the game now, Sean. Still in the game now, Sean.
Yeah, still in the game now, but we are just having a break from the game, Sean. You might need a break from the game. So cheers to all the subs and all the donations coming in. Yeah, we also, look, dude, phone-ins, call-ins. It says in the titles, people want it, dude.
Well, maybe you keep saying want to bring trash talk. Maybe we decide call-ins to this. Maybe we finally make the intro true. But then we can't use all the old idents, so no, I don't even want that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If I'm doing trash talk again, I want my fucking idents, my old one. Yeah. My name Olaf Master.
Yeah, Olaf Master. Yeah, I'm down for that, dude. Like, we should just bring trash talk back. And I know you're always worried, but like, if we can keep this not politics, we can keep trash talk not politics, can't we?
People are mental on, mate. What are they gonna do? Like, I feel like it's gonna be.
Well, that'll be the job.
It's not even that I'm worried. It's just I feel like it's gonna be way more people just going on, like, just coming on, just being a mess. But it's just gonna be
we'll just have to vet them carefully. Yeah, when we can just cut them off, can't we? Like real radio.
Shut them down.
Like what did Howard Stern do?
Yeah, true. Maybe if we have like a certain amount of shit calls, we like fuck you all, you're all banned.
Yeah. So, and on line 2, we've got stuttering John. You know what I mean? Exactly. I'm down for that. That's all right.
Huge.
Yeah. And shout out to Odie in the chat as well. Hope the bread line is treating you nice. Obviously, out of Dignitas after 20 years. Crazy, unthinkable. But yeah, let's do a show. I mean, first of all, mate, because we don't even hang out anymore. I keep saying this. Like the only time we talk is when we do shows now.
Yeah,
I feel like we're drifting apart.
Just like I know that's remember we don't speak, then we do a show, and then we just live together for 3 months, and then I disappear again.
We live together for 3 months to the point where we can't stand each other. Yeah, it is. It's feast and famine. Mostly famine. Well, look, I got a few things that I saw on the internet that I thought might just make you laugh, right? I thought to start on, just like, so what's happening in current events? Well, I don't know, but I did see this funny video. So,
just a couple of maymays I want to run past you, mate.
Yeah, just the big maymays. Check this out, right? This is footage of a guy just outside of like a kebab shop in London, and he's so fucking wrecked, mate. Well, just have a look at the kebab he's eating. It's unbelievable. Let me know when you're ready for
3, 2, 1, go.
Boss, is that nice? Is that nice?
He's eating the styrofoam, bud.
Mate, he's straight biting through the styrofoam. He's straight eating it. Like, he doesn't even realise. Look at the guy's face. He can't believe what he's seeing. Yeah, he can't believe it. Like.
You're not meant to eat the package.
Is it nice though, yeah?
You eating the package, bro.
Package, bro. What are you eating?
Like, it's like, what is, how fucked up, like, what are you on to even, like, do you know what I mean? And like, even when he's being told, he's like, yeah, look, he's even saying at the end, like, yeah, but it's all right, bro. It's not, bro.
No.
It's fucking not all right, bro. He's like, but I just don't even understand what you would have to be on.
Bruv, you're eating the package. I like that guy in the street giving him the SpongeBob hand as well. Bruv.
Yeah.
One of those, like,
yeah, fucking
one of those.
Gross scores in the house. Bruv. You're eating a package, bruv.
Bruv.
Oh, do you like my new nose, bruv? So I saw that and I thought you, and then I saw this other video, mate, and I thought, fucking hell, this guy is the hardest cunt on planet Earth. He's harder than Steven Seagal, this geezer, right? So yeah, for real. I think this was a guy. I think it was Pakistan. The video's from.
Right.
And this guy, he's got a fault with his bike, right? His bike's not working.
Oh, I might have seen this one, but...
His motorbike.
Ah, yeah, I've seen this one, but...
Oh, yeah.
See, this is the kind of shit that comes on my radar.
Oh, yeah, I thought it might be. You're going to enjoy this show then, because a lot of it is to do with what's happening in this video. But anyway, so this guy's like trying to figure out the cause of the fault with his fucking motorbike. And when he finds it out, I mean, I'd have shit myself.
Yeah.
This geezer, he's obviously done this before.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. This was fucking wild, right? So this is mental enough, but the fucking first 5 seconds is wild, right? Game on now. Game on now, bro. Look at this. Look at hands, look at my hands, look away from my hands, look away from my hands. Doing the shit Little Britain sketch, but look at my eyes, look at my eyes.
I know, like...
Turn that down a bit, you don't really need the audio. It's just horns mostly.
Yeah, that is what it sounds like when you go out to India. Everyone drives with the India and Pakistan, they drive with the horns out there.
Look at that!
Like, look at this cunt. Look at that! Like, he's just had a grab. He's done it, mate. He's had a grab.
He's straight there and browned him all the time as well. But look at him hypnotising him, moving his thumbs, moving the thumb, and he yoink.
Mate, it's mental as like. How hard is that fucking guy? Like, he's just like, well, there's a cobra in my motorbike, so I'm just gonna grab him by the mouth. Fucking all right then. Yeah, but here's the thing as well, like, why not just walk away and the cobra will get bored and it'll fuck off, you know what I mean? Like, just come, have a cup of tea, come back in 5, and the cobra's going to have got bored, innit? But nah, he's just like, nah, I'm dealing with this now, like, I'm not even having a fucking cup of tea, me. I'm having a cobra by the mouth. It's unreal.
Nice one
like,
day to grip a cobra by the mouth.
Because the thing is, obviously if he gets bit there, he is just dead, like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just 100% dead. Like, I mean, you know, you might be able to get to hospital.
He might have been bit 7 times before, but if he's doing that every day, he's probably built up some sort of immunity by now, but...
That is fucking true. That is true. And then there was just some other thing I saw, which it's sort of sad news, really. I can't remember what episode it was, obviously, because it's been so long since we've done a show. But do you remember the woman who went to Cornwall, I think it was, and she married a ghost of a pirate? Do you remember that episode of the show? Yeah, she married a 300-year-old pirate ghost.
Yeah, I remember. Right, hang on, people are saying audio sync. Let me change the server. It looks fine for me, but maybe I'm tripping. One sec. All right, carry on.
Hello, what are they saying? Am I saying I'm out of sync again?
Yeah, it looks fine for me though, so I don't know.
It's weird because it's because I've gone back to the. It's because I've gone to the mixer. It's because I've gone to the mixer. So I don't know if we need to change the delay slightly. Because I took the fucking Behringer or whatever the fuck it was called out of the office and brought it in here.
See if people say it's fine now. That's what I mean. I don't even. I can't tell if everyone's tripping. Is it mass psychosis? Am I tripping? Who's tripping?
I'm still tripping. I'm on a permo.
Double dose.
Yeah, I'm on a permo. Well, anyway, so you remember that? You remember that chick that fucking married the 300-year-old pirate ghost? Well, I guess it's just love just doesn't work out for anybody because they're getting a divorce, mate. they're splitting. They're splitting up. They can't. It's a good question, isn't it? There's some ectoplasm. But yeah, just basically the marriage is over. I'll read it to you. It says that Amanda Teague, an Irish woman, and a Jack Sparrow impersonator. Can't think why she was marrying pirate ghosts. And a Jack Sparrow impersonator for a living. Held a ceremony to wed the 300-year-old pirate ghost, who was also coincidentally named Jack, early in 2018. Fucking hell, was that long ago? Amanda arranged a private ceremony on a boat in international waters off the coast of Ireland so that the marriage would be legal. The 45-year-old hired a medium... I don't think it's
legal, more unarrestable. They ain't going to swim up to grab you,
Yeah, they don't just put you in a fucking care home immediately.
Right, fair enough. You have loophole there. You don't go immediately to jail, lose $500. Do not pass go.
Mum, I'm having the wedding today. Yeah, I'm marrying Jack, that dead pirate ghost. Yeah. Don't worry though, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about.
They can't get me.
But I am just going to do the wedding in international waters just to be on the safe side, so you can't get me. Right? Anyway, the 45-year-old hired a medium for the ceremony, which was conducted by a shaman priest.
Why has she got everyone? She got a witch, a shaman, a medium. I got a ghost.
Mate, if it's the occult, if it's the dark arts, you name it.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Not a fucking ghost, a medium.
Yeah, yeah. So, something shamanic, something druidic. Yeah, it's like that. Anyway, so less than a year later, Amanda is saying the marriage is over. And in a statement she released to the Irish on her Facebook page, and it was picked up by the Irish Mirror. I feel it's time to let everyone know that my marriage is over. The mother of 5. I wonder how many of them are Jacks. Can you imagine that? Like telling your 5 kids. Telling your 5 kids. Now look, I know it's going to be hard to accept your new stepdad. Because he's a fucking ghost, like, because he's a fucking 300-year-old non-existent pirate. But you will learn to love him.
But you will get out of this out.
And then look, right, I will explain all in due course, but for now, all I want to say is to be very careful when dabbling in spirituality. It's not something to mess with.
Has he got the big offer the divorce? Like, sounds like he's got the big fucking cheese out of it. He's took 90%.
Mate, it gets more mental, right? Amanda previously explained she'd met her ghost soulmate in 2014 when he appeared next to her as she was lying in bed alone. He is dark-skinned and has jet black hair, so he tells me. These ghosts out here fucking straight lying on their Tinder profiles. Why could you
only speak to ghosts and not see him? It's a bit shit. What's the point? If you're going to lie, go all out. Like, I see dead people. You didn't say I hear dead people.
Catfished by a motherfucking ghost. Like, it's ridiculous. And then he goes, I told him I wasn't really cool with having casual sex with a spirit.
What is this? That Neve guy gonna show up from Catfish now. But, hello, this is Neve Schulman. I'm filming an MTV documentary called Catfish. We've heard reports you're a 300-year-old ghost pirate from the fucking past, and you want to be a new father to 5 kids.
Yeah. But you're really just a guy called John who works in a fish and chip shop in Luton who can throw your voice.
Yeah.
take them fucking sheets off.
Oh no, she's lucky she didn't do it in national waters. To be fair, she was right.
Yeah, it's true. Like, anyway, I wasn't really cool with having casual sex with a spirit, and I wanted us to make a proper commitment to each other. I wanted the big traditional wedding with the white dress. It was very important to me. She added, I wish I never got married to him. I wish I was that healthy person I was before I met him, she said in an interview since the announcement. Jack has turned what was a beautiful and loving relationship to something that is ugly. I don't know what he's been cheating on her. She also says, according to Amanda, she started being plagued with health issues once she married Jack and deduced he was stealing or draining her energy. She has got health problems, I agree with it.
Fucking hell, like feeding off of him.
He's giving her a dose of ghost aids.
Straight Horcrux.
He's dropping the fucking phantom aids on him. It's fucking... I didn't even know that was a thing. Like,
he's a ghost and a vampire, but she's crossing up the laws now, but she can't be everything, can he? He's a pirate, but a ghost vampire and all.
That's fucking unreal. Anyway, what was the bit? He was stealing or draining her energy and using her for his own selfish intentions. She's dissolving the marriage and is now contemplating an exorcism. I don't think that's a bad idea. I'd say start with the exorcism and then start with a long spell in a nice fucking padded room. Just give it 3 months.
At least.
Yeah, 3 months. Have a D-jump. You'll be all right.
You lie down immediately.
Yeah, you need to calm the fuck down because you are losing your fucking marbles. It's unreal, isn't it? So yeah, sad news. Like not even made-up relationships work out in this day and age. Now, I don't know where I'm going to go next. Fuck it. I reckon since we had a cobra in the opening segment, right, I need to tell you, right, have you ever watched Alfred Hitchcock movies?
Yeah, a few.
Right, obviously, have you ever seen The Birds?
No, never seen that one.
You've never seen The Birds?
No.
Right, well, it's an adaptation of a book by Daphne du Maurier, I want to say. Right. Anyway, and it's just about, for no reason, the birds go mental and start attacking humans, right?
Okay.
And it's quite a famous movie in the sense that none of it's explained. It just happens. It's got these like sort of set pieces that for the time were really good special effects, better than Birdemic, and it ends with a real ominous note that like these birds let the kind of protagonists get away, but they're all there. There's just fucking millions of birds just around, just staring at them, and you're still none the wiser by the end. But it's a good movie. Well, anyway, turns out I think it's happening for real, Sam. I'm not kidding, because fucking seagull news is off the chart.
Give me an excuse to beat a seagull to death, happily, but I'd love it if a seagull went for my throat, but well, and it's on CCTV. Straight hit me first, but swing first, seagulls. Swing first, but see what happens.
This is no joke. This last month, there has been a rise in seagull on human crime. I'm not kidding.
What kind? Like chip, classic chip
no,
fever?
No,
like
mate, actual attacks. Actual attacks. Like, I'm not even fucking around.
How many digs is a bird got to give him until you're allowed to hit it back? Like, Peter, can you give me an answer? Like, has it got to be going for my throat? Are we talking number, like, 5 pecks and he can have an uppercut? Like, what's the rules? Like?
I've said it before, like, if an animal comes at me, it's getting a dig. Just a dig.
How hard of a dig?
You know, enough to let it know, like, I am the fucking alpha, you don't fuck about.
Yeah, what do you mean comes at you? Like, what? So if a puppy, like, comes, bites you thumb, fuck off, you
No, but you know what I mean? Puppies can't hurt you. Yeah, if a dog has a nip, it's getting a boop on its fucking snout. True. You best believe. You know, even if it don't draw blood, you're still getting it. You got to learn. You got to learn your place in the fucking tribe. That's how it is. You know, remember, dogs think you're dogs. That's how their mind works. They think you're just big, ugly, weird-looking dogs.
Big Al says so.
Yeah, that's all right. But anyway, the rise in seagull on human crime is insane. It's really happening a lot now. Here's a report in the Telegraph, where the headline says it all. This is The Birds, mate. This is Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Seagulls keep couple hostage in their home for 6 days by attacking them every time they leave the house. This is in the middle of June.
Point, free murder, but if they're keeping you inside the house, but as if you've been falsely imprisoned by a fucking sea creature, mate, basically, but a sea creature with fucking feathers.
No, fucking swarm of them. A fucking swarm of them. Just dive bombing you every time you go, right, love, I'm off to get some milk. Just fucking, just like this, right? Nesting seagulls kept a couple hostage in their own home for 6 days by attacking them every time they tried to leave the house. Roy and Brenda Pickard, 71.
Well, they say they were Pickard, didn't they?
I know. Yeah, it would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Like, Roy and Brenda Pickard, 71, say they were constantly confronted by 2 squawking adult seagulls after 2 chicks ended up on their roof. Mr. Pickard, who was 77, was once so viciously attacked, he ended up with a bloody head wound and needed hospital treatment. Speaking about how difficult it has been to complete simple tasks while stranded inside, Mr. Pickard from Knot End near Morecambe Bin. I know, it's a parody, isn't it? Mr. Pickard. He lives in Knot End, Bell End, near Morecambe Bin. Said, the whole thing has been terrible. I've not been able to go out of the front door. If I try to get out of the door, the 2 adult birds are right there, and I've got no chance.
Oh, he is old, like 71, like, no, 77.
No, 77. To be fair, mate, a seagull can take a 77-year-old man if they're not in good nick.
Especially
you know
2, but 2 on 1, they'd fuck him up, I reckon. And he got a grandson or someone. He must know someone in his life who can uppercut a seagull, but there must be someone round. Surely you shout to a neighbour, like.
I mean, this is the thing. Like his neighbours have just like, why don't they all just rise up?
Seagulls rise up.
No, yeah. Why don't the neighbours rise up against the seagulls? You can't have two seagulls just bullying all neighbours.
Nah, you'd be starting gang wars then, but because at the moment there's only 2 seagulls. If those 2 seagulls get jumped by 10 people, they're bringing all the boys next time.
Yeah. And I bet the seagulls outnumber them
as well. But I bet they're all 70. And what if there's going to be 100 seagulls versus 20 70-year-olds? There's going to be real crime happening.
It gets sad now. He goes, my wife isn't very well or very mobile at the moment, so we're relying on me to get out. Imagine that, 77, no one well.
Post-apocalyptic, but
I know.
They must have someone.
Fallout. Thankfully, we have an integrated garage, and I can get into it from the kitchen.
Oh, it's not funny, but someone's got to be able to help. Like, you must know someone, but
it's the life's a
nightmare. You must know someone, but.
Right.
I'd help you, Roy, but I'll get trained out. I'll fucking
yeah, exactly. Let's get down there and film it. Get down there and film it for the show.
I don't know how long they put him away for killing 2 seagulls. But fucking I'll come
2 counts. 2 counts of birdicide. But yeah, anyway, he goes, thankfully we have an integrated garage and I can get into it from the kitchen, open the garage door and drive out to get our shopping. But I have to leave the garage door open, which isn't ideal.
Oh, what if they get in there, but he comes home 70 fucking seagulls staring at him.
They move in. Anyway, so he called up the council.
There we go.
Right, well, no, here we go indeed. And Wire Council says the gulls are herring gulls and are protected once they nest.
See, you can't even uppercut them, that's what I mean. But it's always in a lot. They've been held hostage and you can't uppercut them. Get the fuck, but someone get an air rifle. Someone get an air rifle.
Exactly. Like, who's going to know anyway? Who's going to know who killed them?
It sounds like
who's going to grass you up for the murder of the gulls? Like, who's going to rat you out for that?
Test to make sure they're herring gulls. Like, who could be any old gull. How do you know which gull's a gull? Like,
right. And a Wire Council spokesman said, we sympathise with Mr. Pickard's situation. Seagulls can be troublesome, particularly when nesting. We have visited Mr. Pickard to assess the situation and have given advice on how he can deal with the gulls. Just put up with it by the time. He has to do a commando roll into his garage every fucking morning just to get out. For now, a solution is in place.
Fucking crank. Every peck to the edge just fucking powers him up.
Right. For now, a solution is in place which will enable Mr. Pickard to take his wife to a private appointment.
What's the solution, then? You've got to tell me that. As if you haven't told me.
And then this is the council's advice here. This is how the story ends. We advise residents who have a problem with seagulls to bird-proof their properties prior to the breeding season.
What, cover them in spikes? How do you bird-proof an entire fucking place?
What's bird-proof? Like, what, is cover it in fucking
Excuse
spikes?
me, mate, you do know the birds can fly.
What's bird-proofing? What's that? Like, electrify my house? Like, I don't understand.
Cover the house in cats.
It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. So anyway, that was like instant.
Why don't Roy get a cat? Fucking sort. Right. They can't put a cat in jail for killing a herring, man.
That was incident 1, right? That was incident 1. Then there was another one that I saw in the news, right? Because I get Seagull news beamed straight to my email, so I can that's how it works technology-wise. It's just straight beamed there. And this is from the Daily Post. And a man in North Wales, even the North Walians, man trapped in home by attacking seagulls, told to use an umbrella.
Show me a story this happened in South Wales, but fucking they'd be like me, but they'd be landed. Oh, we got a fight then if we go.
Mate, people in Port Talbot would burn their own house down to get the gulls. Like, you wouldn't give a fuck. Like, what you gonna do? Yeah, if I can't be comfortable in my house, no one can.
You can't live yet.
Exactly. Like, it's just a fucking all or nothing mentality of Port Talbot. Like,
bring it down.
So yeah, man trapped in home by attacking seagulls, told to use an umbrella to protect himself. A teaching assistant from Prestatyn has revealed how he was advised to use an umbrella to protect himself from seagull attacks. Tom Ellis, 29, is unable to use his garden and is forced to shield himself from the swooping birds after they nested just above the doorway of his bungalow. The gulls, which have hatched 2 chicks, have been fiercely defending the nest, regularly attacking Mr. Ellis as he enters and leaves his property. After one of the birds narrowly missed his head, he rang the authorities for advice and was shocked to be told, use an umbrella. That's your tax money at work right there.
That's not bad. It does work, to be fair.
No, listen, I'm just saying, he's 29. It's different if a 77-year-old geezer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I think Roy can barely lift an umbrella, can he?
What about those at ones?
What, you
At least you protect the top of your head, the little umbrella at.
Mr. Ellis says he has now resigned himself to having to dodge the animals and has to warn visitors to shield themselves. I can't go out and enjoy the sun. My nieces and nephews can't come and visit, especially with them attacking and swooping. They're always there, and the house behind has a nest on the roof too, so they have me surrounded. They've attacked me several times, narrowly missing my head. I called the council. They advised me to use an umbrella for protection until they had moved on. The Royal Society for the Protection of Birds said there's nothing they can do either because they're a protected species.
Oh my
I'm literally.
God.
How are these rats with wings? How are rats with wings?
I don't know why we protect
species?
them, bud, because I don't know if you've been to the beach. There's fucking loads of them. I tell you what, I reckon they could they kill deers every fucking season to trim the numbers.
Food source now.
Yeah, let's start eating gull, but if that's what it takes, I'll eat the gull every fucking Christmas instead.
Yeah.
Let's get them down.
Right. But yeah, they can't do nothing because they're a protected species. And he says, because he lives in a bungalow, the nest is just 3 feet above his door. So as soon as he opens the door, they're above him, like just looking down, ready to swoop onto his head.
Hell.
Then, mind you, it does turn out that he's a bigot, is Mr. Ellis, because he says here, I'm pretty bird phobic anyway. You hateful bigot. Yeah, I'm pretty bird phobic anyway, and I can't leave the house without fear of being attacked. People need to realise that once they've nested, they can be there for quite a long time. And then, and this is another thing, just to underline how bigoted he is. It feels like the birds have more rights than I do. Absolutely not
they
true.
do. I mean,
no, they just have the right not to be killed.
But the human race isn't a protected race.
I mean, there's definitely laws that say you can't.
No, but if he was living on top of someone's house, and someone threw him off, they wouldn't go like, "What are you doing that for? That's tight as fuck." They'd be like, "All right, well, mental cunt was living on your roof. Yeah, fair enough. Do it to a seagull, but it's not reasonable."
He added, "I don't want them killed. I just wish there was some way to have them safely removed
I just want to send
by
a message."
experts or something." And then look, mate, it just keeps going on. Like his life's just a tormented nightmare. Look, they start squawking at about 4 a.m. too, which alone isn't pleasant. Plus, all the garden furniture in my car is constantly covered in large amounts of bird poo.
Fuck this guy's life.
I know, like his life's an absolute nightmare. So anyway, same thing, right? Separate incident, same month. The birds, the gulls, right? And then it gets fucking worse, mate, right? There was another serious gull attack on a pensioner.
Fucking hell.
Right? This is all in a month. This is what I'm saying. It's happening. It's actually happening. The gulls, mate, they're out. Gull attack in her own home was like a horror movie, says Gran 74. There's some mad stuff going on here. I mean, first of all, the way this is laid out is horrible, so apologies if it sounds like I can't read. Their eyes are stalking me like in a horror movie. That's the opening quote of this article. These are the traumatized words of a Walney grandma after she was viciously attacked by a gull inside her home. 74-year-old Pamela Hill was left bleeding after a gull swooped into her kitchen, attacking both her chin and wrist in front of her beloved Jack Russell.
Chin and wrist. He's going for fucking arteries, but he's going for throat to fucking wrist.
Drew blood too. With that big old beak. Mrs. Hill of Amphitrite Street, Barrow, has spoken out after the Mail highlighting a recent spate of gull attacks on homeowners in the town streets. Look, I haven't even looked into that.
Fucking hell, even NWE Mail has picked up on the fucking lead, but they
know. Yeah. This is a real thing that's really happening. The gulls are going wild, like, and no one's talking about it because the fucking globalists.
They're turning the gulls evil to take over
the gulls have been attacking mankind because they've been taking the murder pills.
They're gonna take your houses from you.
It's the murder pills. It's in the water supply and it's driving the gulls crazy, turning them into shooters. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, she said, I opened the back door just after 7 p.m. for my little Jack Russell. And when I was in the other room, I heard all this banging. When I went in, I saw this gull on the window, still flapping around, breaking my vase into the sink.
That's vandalizing immediately.
Shit. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't get the window open, and as I was trying to hold it to help it out, it bit my chin and wrist. Mate, it's gone for the chin. It stuck her on the chin. I then got a blanket over it and threw it out.
Oh, what a G-butt.
Yeah, fair play.
Dealt with.
Yeah. Thank God it didn't come back. Now, every time I hear noises in the kitchen, I think, oh, Jesus Christ. I am also frightened just to go up the street. It's as if their eyes are stalking me like in a horror movie. I would hate for anyone to go through what I've been through. It was so terrifying, and even though I am an animal lover, I still feel so scared. Ever since it happened, I've struggled to eat properly. Well, yeah, because your chin's hurting. Can't open your mouth.
Well, like it took the chin off, but I'm got no lower jaw. What are you chewing with?
So anyway, we'll where's this bit down here? Because there was a fucking quote from an expert, I think. Right. Mrs. Hill's concerns mirror those of residents in Parade Street, Barrow, told the Mail they felt they were under siege by gulls in the local area. Sarah Dalrymple, wildlife warden at South Walney Nature Reserve, said the gull would only have acted in such a way out of desperation to find food. See, it's not, though. They're evolving. They're getting leery as fuck, right? With many people feeding gulls, they now regularly associate people with food. Also, with many gulls finding less food in their natural habitats, they have moved into the town. I'm sure this would have been a very scary experience to see the gull in the kitchen, but as less food becomes available to feed hungry chicks, they become more and more brave and desperate. It must have been pretty hungry to take such actions, and it is most likely that this gull would have been previously fed by a human. There is an urban colony on Walney of around 100 gulls that I myself have counted, and is not associated with the gulls we have on the nature reserve.
Hanging outside the shops asking to go in for them, like, oh, but give me a canna. Wah, wah.
From research, we know that gulls at the reserve feed out at sea. These birds are declining like all our seabirds, which is deeply concerned. I say, fuck them at this point.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You're attacking nans.
Go for Nana's chins, are you?
Yeah, exactly. Attacking nans who are doing nothing, just trying to take the fucking Jack Russell for a walk, and you reckon a nan? I've had enough. Enough's enough. Time for a clamp down on the gulls, I say. And then, look, this'll give you a chuckle. This isn't a gull, per se, but it's a heron, I think.
Right.
And I saw it, and it made me wonder if maybe people were rising up and taking the law into their own hands, or if this bird was just wilding out like the rest of them. It's another herring gull, right?
Right.
So it is a herring gull. Sorry, I thought it was a heron, but it's a herring gull. So here it is, right? You'll appreciate this story, I think, Sam. Bright orange bird was covered in curry.
Oh, man.
Right? Mate, it's look at it. It's got covered in curry.
He must have been in it for a while, but he's stained.
Right? A bright orange bird that was rescued by concerned members of the public turned out to be a seagull covered in curry or turmeric. The herring gull was spotted on the A41 and taken to Tiggy Winkle's Wildlife
Why
Hospital.
Why is everywhere just got mental names as well?
Mate, it's
this
like
is some sort of seagull psyop, but none of these places actually exist.
Hospital staff said the bird had somehow gotten himself covered in curry or turmeric. The bird, named Vinny after a Vindaloo curry, was scrubbed clean by staff and is said to be looking much better. We have no idea how he got into this predicament, they said, but thankfully, apart from the vibrant colour and pungent smell, he was healthy. It is hoped Vinny will be released from the hospital very soon. I figured it all out, man. Here's what's going on, right? These fucking seagulls, they're just a bunch of Brexiteers. They're going out, they're drinking beer, they're getting fucking, they're having a curry, they're getting Larry, and they're just looking for fights on a weekend. Just yobs.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Eating the packaging, going round, fucking packing chins.
Enough's enough.
Blood.
Enough's enough. It's time for a clamp down. Time for a serious clamp down. But yeah, so the gulls are taking over, mate. It's actually happening.
I look forward to the fucking war, but I'll be out there defending my country from the gulls, don't you worry.
Now, I thought it was also worth probably saying it's not just seagulls that are going mental. I saw a bunch of wild fucking true crime stories this last month as well, like just unbelievable.
Why, have you been watching like documentaries or just new?
Like
stories?
Just again, like just I follow a bunch of like these, like breaking news, like true crime accounts and stuff, and you go on, it links you to like local American news websites. So it's like you look at it, and you're like, that can't be real, and then you click on it, and it's Florida or whatever, and you're like, oh well, it's definitely real. Then. But there was this one, right? It involves an animal, so I thought it's probably worth sort of bridging that gap. It's set in, this is in Alabama, right? So here it is.
Fucking hell.
Alabama fugitive who fed meth to a pet attack squirrel named D's Nuts. Arrested. This is right.
I am interested as fuck to see what a squirrel would do on meth, but I reckon it would fuck you up, but...
It's cruel as fuck.
Have they got, like, beaver teeth? Because no beavers have, like... Don't they have, like, iron enforcing their teeth? Squirrels must have super strong teeth as well, but they're constantly fucking chewing shit. I feel like they would fuck you up,
but I mean, I don't know, like... Because it's... I've been around squirrels. They look all right to me. I don't mind squirrels at all.
Oh, no, they do, but if they're on a meth trip... Imagine if they're
I will be truthful. I've never seen a squirrel on meth. I'll be honest about that. I've never seen a squirrel on meth. But anyway, right, an Alabama man who was denied feeding methamphetamine to a so-called attack squirrel he considered a pet has been arrested on new charges. The Limestone County Sheriff's Office tweeted that 35-year-old Mickey Polk was caught on Thursday night following a chase in which he rammed an investigator's vehicle. Authorities have been seeking Polk on multiple felony warrants unrelated to the squirrel he named D's Nuts, which was made infamous after police said they were warned about a meth-fueled squirrel that had been trained to attack on site. Well, I don't know, because they're going to have the drugs test him, aren't they? Going to have to extract his urine. Polk told the Associated Press last week he was working on a plan to turn himself into the authorities. The sheriff's office said narcotic investigators caught up with him while surveilling a motel in Killen, Alabama. They spotted Polk leaving on a stolen motorcycle, and Polk has been booked in the Lauderdale County Jail on charges of attempting to elude criminal mischief, receiving stolen property, and felon in possession of a pistol after it was discovered he had a .45 caliber handgun in his waistband. It's unclear whether he has a lawyer. I'd get one.
Representing me will be D's Nuts.
Yeah, exactly. And then it says, as for D's Nuts, authorities say he cannot be tested for meth because he's a squirrel. There's no
what are you going to do anyway? Arrest him? Right, that's it, you bloody punk. You're going to jail.
Send him to rehab. You got to send D's Nuts to rehab, mate. So anyway, because there's
focused on D's Nuts again, not because meth.
Because there's no laws to cover squirrels. That's it. They just had to let him go. So he's had the time of his life.
He's had free meth.
Yeah, he's had free meth, and then he's just walked. He's just dizzled his way out of the crime. So there was that. I mean, again, not unsurprising that it was Alabama. I saw this. This is just fucking funny, just straight up funny. This is a story about a guy who was at who was on a boat in California. Right, he was out drinking for the 4th of July. And when I didn't realize this. I probably should have done it. Makes sense, but I didn't realize that the drink driving laws would apply to boats, but they do. I suppose it makes sense.
I guess. Is it a speed? Like, I guess. Obviously, I guess. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it depends. Like, if you're the only boat in a lake, and
I mean, obviously, again, if you're in
driving,
open international waters, you just do what the fuck you want, can't you? But when you're in like a harbour or
sure,
an area where there are other boats you could collide.
Yeah, if there's other shit around, then yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, he was having a drink, and then police came and said, "Listen, we think you're drunk in charge of a aquatic vehicle, so we want to do a sobriety test." So we jumped in.
This is a boat, not some sort of aquatic bullshit.
Right? So he to beat the system, he jumped into the sea, but then he realised he couldn't swim and had to ask the deputy. He's like, "Fucking help me! Help us!
You'll never catch me alive! Save me! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!"
It's unreal. Officials say an Oregon man who spent the 4th of July boating on Shasta Lake near Bridge Bay jumped into the water to get out of a sobriety test, but then asked the deputies to rescue him. Deputies say it happened at approximately 6:15 p.m. on July the 4th after a person reported a very intoxicated boat operator at the Bridge Bay gas dock. Deputies responded and found the ski boat in question near No Name Island. And all the names are crazy in these stories. And stopped the boat, a 31-year-old Robert Callahan of Klamath Falls, Oregon.
Klamath?
When the deputy asked Callahan to get into the patrol boat for a sobriety test, Callahan took off his hat and life jacket.
Wait, you take life jacket
He even took his life jacket off. Like,
do you know what you put that on for?
This'll only slow me down. Fuck.
Last year I only wear the life jacket when I'm on the boat, then I might as well take it off now. I'm swimming.
Yeah, he's fucking just done it. Anyway, he swam about 50 yards before he started to panic and asked the deputies to pick him up. Once Callahan was rescued, he got onto the patrol boat and immediately failed the sobriety test with a blood alcohol level of 0.029%. Callahan was arrested for reckless negligent operation under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and reckless negligent operation under the influence 0.8% of or more BAC. That's blood alcohol content. Meanwhile, deputies say the boat owner, 31-year-old Riley Hogue, was too intoxicated to care for his own safety or operate the boat and was arrested for being intoxicated in public. So you shouldn't drink and drive boats, it turns out. So there was that. Then also, I do have to say that some motherfuckers are just... Oh, no, before we get to court, right, there was this as well. How good at holding in farts are you, Sam? Because I'm pretty good.
I'm alright,
Like, years of long-term relationships. Because, again, I'm super old-fashioned. Like, I'll never fart in front of someone I'm dating or whatever. Like, just never.
Fuck that.
Like, never.
How are you going to live your life like that? Fuck
That's
it.
what I do.
For the first 3 to 6 months, sure, but eventually, fucking hell, what am I going to be? Pretend to be a robot for the rest of my life? Get to fuck.
Legit. I never... last relationship I was in, like I said, was a 5-year relationship. I didn't intentionally fart in front of her once. Just hold it in.
What, forever? What do you mean? I'll just hold this in.
Hold it in until I can get a moment to myself, and then I just have the collapse, don't I? Like,
straight deflate it.
Oh yeah, for real. The mad thing is as well, like when you hold farts in for ages, you get this internalized kind of gurgling.
Yeah.
You heard it. You know when your fart sort of goes back up into yourself.
Inwards, when you have it inside but.
So that would get pretty awkward because you would be like, oh fucking hell, love, got a bit of an upset stomach.
It's almost worse, because now when she just thinks, what is he gonna shit himself? Fucking belly's rumbling.
No, but she knew what I was doing. She knew I was holding the farts in. I was like, no, I'm not holding farts in.
What do you mean?
Well, obviously I was. Like, she knew I was holding farts in.
How
she just
do you
knew.
know? Because
imagine how natural it probably is.
But yeah, exactly. You must have been like when a baby has a shit, and they're like, I bet you must have looked like that.
For 5 years, I've never intentionally farted in front of this broad.
Every time you must have stared into the distance, like. And then she just hears your intestines wobble.
Yeah.
And then you back.
No, but then it gets really bad. Okay, I'll tell you a story, right? Just to fucking let you know how intense this was. She was vegetarian, right? So whenever back in the early stages of the relationship, when we didn't live together, we would obviously take it in turns to cook for each other, you know.
Right.
So I went round to her house this one time in Birmingham. She lived in one of them apartments that looked over not Corporation Street, the one near the fucking train station. Anyway, and she made this 5-bean casserole. Now listen, right? Baked beans don't even set me off.
Oh no!
I always thought it was a myth. You know when kids used to sing that song, like, you know, beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more. If I was like, I've never farted off baked beans, never. Yeah. But I don't know what fucking volatile combination of beans she put in this motherfucking casserole.
Classic 5-bean salad.
Holy shit!
Scott, yeah.
So in the middle of the night, after holding him fart for fucking 3-4 hours, you know, we fucked. We're in bed. We're fucking waiting to get up and go to work in the morning. And it's about 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and my fucking guts are just in turmoil. And I'm like, you know, this is like 1 year in, you know, like I can't. This is a lot of gas. This is a lot of gas, right? So I had to get up, and I went into a living room, and I farted, and it was just unreal loud. It was like ripping felt.
Like a deflating fucking bouncy
gas. So I was like, fucking hell. So I took a cushion, like, off the sofa, and I had to sit there, muffling my own arse. I swear to God I did this. Muffling my arse and farted into this cushion. And there was so much gas coming out of me. I was there all night. And there was so much gas coming out. My arse was hurting. My arse was sore. My lips.
Too much wind exposure.
Yeah, no, my hoop lips had windburn.
Oh, looking like a fucking cyclist, but with all the bugs on their face.
Oh, no, I was so sore the next day. And the thing was, like, you know, she got up for work at like 6 or whatever, so I sort of slithered back into bed once I got it all out of me, like straight, literally, like almost non-stop farting for like 3-4 hours.
Looking like someone's been headshot.
Oh, mate, it was unreal. So I slithered back into bed. I was in pain. I couldn't get back to sleep because of the pain on my hoop lips. It was unreal. She got up the next day and she said, I woke up in the middle of the night and you weren't in bed. What were you doing?
Your arse was inhaling.
Yeah. I was like, you know, I had a bit of, bit of a gassy belly because of all those beans. I just tried to play it down, but it was fucking hell on earth. But generally, the point I'm trying to make in all of this is generally I am good at holding in farts. Years and years of practice. So you haven't said how good you were.
Not that good, nowhere near that good.
No, you're not like Olympic level.
I can hold it until I get out of an elevator or something, or out of a conversation, but not for 5 years.
What about on a plane?
I rip it in a plane, but you kidding me? It's loud as fuck.
You're not that cunt.
I wreck everyone.
You're not that cunt.
I look at people's reaction and everything, but I'll have a special meal and everything. But if I'm in Vegas, I always go for like a Chipotle or something before I go on that plane. I will fuck someone's day up. I use it as like a revenge tool, but I wait until there's like a businessman in a suit being a cunt, and I'm like, all right then, what seat do you? And I'll wait halfway through the flight. Ooh, time for me to go for a walk past. What's wrong with those new lips? You enjoy that? Next time, don't push the fucking single mother who's trying to get everything pushed up. And I want you to do like a cunt.
Yeah, no, I don't fart on planes either. That's a hold-in. That's a hold-in. But anyway, right. The reason I'm bringing this up is because of this crime story I saw, where it was just like, you've got to be able to hold in a fart. Like, you've got to be. This was the story on a local Fox News from Clay County, where a guy was trying to escape from the police, and he did a super loud fart and just gave away his hiding spot.
Gone off.
Yeah. Right? So, Clay County, when tracking down a suspect, law enforcement might use a canine to track down a scent. That was not necessary for a recent arrest in Missouri. According to the Clay County Sheriff's Office over the weekend, Liberty Police were searching for a person who had a felony warrant for arrest. The person was wanted for possession of a controlled substance. Beans. Beans. The suspect hid to avoid police, but apparently let out a fart so loud it gave up their hiding spots. We got to give props to the Liberty PD for using their sensors to sniff him out. Read a Facebook comment.
Well, they said they heard him, you daft cunt.
Do
you fucking listen with your nose, you fucking freak? Fucking get your act together.
But yeah, they should put that in fucking Metal Gear Solid.
My nose is blocked, can't hear enough.
Yeah, just put it in Metal Gear Solid. There's a random chance Snake might just fucking let rip. So there was that. Right now, we're going to get into some fucking wilding out in the courtroom. This is, right, I think I showed you this. I can't remember if I did.
I think I know what's coming.
Yeah, I think it was too good to leave on the Vine, you know what I mean? I couldn't leave this one. I had to share it with people. Because it's just the wildest thing. It's like, you haven't really thought this through, like, as a behavior, have you? Right, so this is the story of Mark Char, a man who was being convicted of a road rage stabbing, and to protest to protest how he'd been treated in court, he decided to just wear blackface. Now, you might want to know about how judges sort of assess behavior when you go to court. And there is an expectation that there'll be some sort of level of decorum on your part. And the thing is, he's not even going for an insanity plea, which it wouldn't work, but it would at least make sense. He literally said, I'm doing this as a form of protest. I'll read you the full story. A man convicted in March of violently attacking other travelers in a road rage incident went on a racist tirade while wearing blackface during his sentencing hearing on Monday in an Ohio courtroom. Mark Char was found guilty of attempted murder and assault after being accused of stabbing 3 people in 2016 on the H1 freeway in Hawaii. Where's Dog the Bounty Hunter when we need him? Char pleaded not guilty.
We'll discuss that later.
All right, we'll bring it up after this one. Char pleaded not guilty and testified that he was acting in self-defense despite stabbing one of his victims 5 times. Monday's court proceeding was intended to be a standard sentencing hearing with Char, but the defendant seized the opportunity to upbraid his legal defense team, and the judge presiding over the case in a rant that lasted almost 3 minutes. He did so while wearing blackface that court officers believe was applied with a permanent marker. Imagine that, like, right, I'm getting rid of my lawyers. Can I just have a Sharpie a minute? I've got a point to make here. Char referred to his conviction as a prime example of the corruption and conspiracy in the prosecutor's office. He also referred to his trial as a kangaroo court, saying he was not given a fair trial and that an incompetent court-appointed attorney was forced upon him. Finally, he said he was choosing to wear blackface because he was being treated like a black man. He added, "Today the reason why I'm like this is because I prepared myself to play my part in your kangaroo court. Treat me like a black man, so today I'm going to be a black man," Char said in reference to his self-applied blackface. And then if you look at the picture at the bottom, you can see before and after. Now, I suppose the good news in all of this, while me and Sam will obviously say this is racist, woke people will tell you this isn't racist. Because obviously he's Asian, so he doesn't have privilege and power. So because he doesn't have privilege and power, this is perfectly fine according to the lefties. So, but anyway, just a pro tip: if you want to make a point about how unfair you've been treated in court, you might not want to do this.
Also, when the charge is you having a mental break and stabbing people when getting angry, it might not be good to show you again having another mental break in public.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I want to show how reasonable I am. I'll just apply.
I'll never make a snap decision like that ever again.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking pen.
Listen, I was totally acting in self-defense because I'm a rational person. Like, it's not the play here, is it? It's not the play. So yeah, shocking scenes from inside a court. But turns out it's been another month with the Seagulls rising up. We've also had a rise in crazy fucking freakouts in courtrooms as well. This one's a wild story, picked up by the Daily Mail, of course. This is a story about a man who was in a wheelchair, a 33-year-old man who was in a wheelchair, and he was on trial for burglary. And to protest what was going on in court, he threw shit.
Ah, the classic, mate.
Yeah, he threw shit at the judge, and then ate the rest in front of the courtroom. But he was acquitted. He was acquitted. He was acquitted.
All he had to do was eat a couple turds and he's walked
Straight acquitted. Straight acquitted. So the story here is wild, mate. A criminal trial was halted temporarily in Miami on Friday. All right. Well, you can see there as well, the opening fucking headline is, it's protein, it's good for you. It's not, like...
It sounds like he's giving like a fucking lecture, as if he's trying to convince people, look, it's good.
A criminal trial was halted temporarily in Miami on Friday when a defendant defecated into his own hands and hurtled feces across a courtroom just before closing arguments were set to commence. Dorian's Philidor, 33, aimed the unsavory missile at Miami-Dade County Circuit Judge Lisa Walsh during his burglary trial, yelling, "It's protein, it's good for you," according to multiple eyewitnesses. Thankfully for Walsh, the excrement narrowly missed, but the defendant's dirty protest prompted a frenzied evacuation from the courtroom, with the lawyers and the judge scrambling for the exit as county police officer rushed to restrain Philidor. The defendant had been sitting in a wheelchair to the right of Walsh until a bailiff suddenly called out to the justice and urged her to seek shelter. Video captured by a spectator in the gallery showed... Oh, hang on. I haven't even looked at the video.
Oh, no.
Let me just have a look.
Yeah, you watch. Are we allowed to show doo-doo on Twitch?
I don't know.
What's the doo-doo rules?
I don't know that.
I reckon you could show... Yeah, you show doo-doo.
Nah, there's not even any doo-doo in the video. It's alright. So if you want to play it while I'm talking, you play. There's nothing there. It's just a quick clip of him being restrained. Video captured by a spectator in the gallery shows one officer desperately clinging. I mean, fuck his job. Fuck his job. You gotta get him by the arms. Oh, he's covered in shit. He's got shit on his lips.
Because he's eating it.
Oh, that's fucked up. Video captured by a spectator in the gallery shows one officer desperately clinging onto Philidor's arm in an attempt to prevent him from wiping his hands on the judge's bench. Witnesses say they watched on in horror when moments later Philidor appeared to eat the feces as officers worked to restrain him. It was intense. Fucking pretty intense, like. Pretty intense. It was intense. The corrections officers and police officers were swarming. 60 of them.
So what are they talking about?
Yeah, he's
like
just flinging shit. I know.
Shit.
He's just eating his own turds. It's not that mental. Like, you don't need 60 officers.
God forbid they ever see any real action, but
I know.
Imagine when the gulls
He's eating doo-doo.
When the gulls
He's
take
eating
over,
doo-doo. Yeah, so the corrections officers and police officers were swarming, like 60 of them, said witness Alan Rios to the Miami Herald. They told everyone to leave, and you couldn't go back in. It was a hazardous area. Undeterred by Philidor's actions, Walsh proceeded with the trial in a separate room while the original was closed for cleaning. After just 1 hour of deliberation, the jury returned a verdict of not guilty for Philidor's burglary charges. According to reports, jurors were not present when Philidor cast feces across the room. Despite his acquittal, Philidor will remain in custody as he is also facing a separate trial in a grand theft auto case. It's not yet known if he will face additional charges for the attack, but courtroom officials say this isn't the first time this week that Philidor's behaviour has delayed court proceedings. On Thursday, during a lunch break, the 33-year-old defecated on himself, smearing it over his body and on the walls of the cell. He's loving it. He's loving it. He can't stop shitting himself. Mental. he probably is going to face additional charges. Like, what's the world coming to if you can fling shit at a fucking judge? You know, do you know what I mean? If that becomes like just, well, you know, there's no specific rules about it, so acquitted. Pretty wild. Anyway, so that was all the stuff that's been going on in court. I think that's covered everything. Now, speaking of court, and therefore by extension, crime. We talked about O.J. Simpson going on Twitter, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe we did. Yeah.
Well, not on a show. I think we did it on a stream, didn't we?
Yeah,
I think
so.
when we were playing the PUBG, I think when we did on the Cringer
something
one,
like that. Yeah,
I think we talked about it there. But I guess in the interests of fucking posterity, for those of you who don't know, O.J. Simpson, a man who definitely didn't murder them two people.
But if I did.
But if I did it, he's on Twitter now. Now that he got out of prison for an armed robbery he committed, where he was given yeah, exactly. Here's the thing: O.J. Simpson probably should have fucking done this. Should have thrown shit at the judge. Would have been all right.
It's my shit.
Well, anyway, he's on Twitter now, and yeah, when he came on Twitter, he did a video where basically he wanted to announce his Twitter world, and he said in his announcement video, and this is just where it's like, read the room. It's very clear to me he's a fucking psychopath. Very clear, because he said, "Hey everyone, I've joined Twitter. I got a little getting even to do." Well, when OJ decides to get even, motherfuckers die. That's the problem. That's the problem with that. So obviously you can imagine every time he's tweeted anything, people are just replying with, puns about murder and this and that. I think what O.J. Simpson's really setting us up for is, I think he might have a job or a sponsorship with like a fantasy football team or something, because he says that's going to be the primary thing he talks about on his account. Football. Yeah,
probably, yeah.
So probably someone set him up. I mean, listen, I don't know what company's about that. If I have trouble getting a fucking sponsor, right? Shout out to rivalry.com.
I bet YouTube will have it. Bet he'll be on YouTube giving it the old promos, but
no,
I bet he will. I bet he'll get it. But money bet, but I'll be able to find OJ giving fucking draft picks on YouTube, but we won't be able to plug fucking. But I'm gonna timestamp that now because I said it.
It's fucking wild, isn't it? But yeah, so I think someone's gonna sponsor. Like, well, he did do that murder and the armed robbery, but he was a really good running back. So fucking so he gets sponsored. Well, anyway, there was a parody account got set up, right? And I don't think OJ liked it very much, because the parody account was called Killer OJ Simpson, right? And basically, I can give you some examples of some of the tweets that he put out there. I mean, first of all, I'll just show you the account so you can bring it up for the people at home. Yeah, right. Because his bio on the real O.J. Simpson account says, "If you don't see it here, I didn't say it." Well, on the Killer O.J. Simpson, the bio says, "If you don't see it here, I didn't say it, but I did do it, just not officially." And then it's got a picture of a hand and a knife. Right. Anyway, and so he's been tweeting crazy stuff since he's joined on there. About OJ and blah blah blah, and but we all know he's a murderer, so whatever the fuck. But OJ didn't like it one bit, because OJ doesn't have a sense of humor apparently about being called a murderer. So he actually DM'd the guy, and he did.
I'll fucking kill you.
No, he did.
No.
I swear, he DM'd him a fucking knife emoji.
Oh my god.
Here's the video. You can play it if you want. 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck? Hang on. As if he's threatening again. Wait, that is. Oh, wait, okay. No, when Discord gave me the wrong fucking link, I was wondering why it wouldn't work. I clicked on the picture. Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Man, you would never guess who the hell just messaged me on Twitter in a DM. Look at this shit. OJ Simpson just messaged me. Alright, look at this. So it's a normal, he's complaining and everything, right? Delete this account or I will have my lawyer remove it for false misleading content I didn't post. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. It's a parody account. I don't think he knows that you're allowed to have a parody account on Twitter or not, but I do this. I said, and if I don't, you're going to stab me too. In reality, I ain't lying. You, me, and millions know the truth. You tripping over a parody account, LOL. Welcome to Twitter, bro. And that's what I put, just to fuck around. And he said, like I said, delete this parody account, as you call it, or face serious consequences by me. I'll find your ass one way or another, so don't mess with me. I got nothing to lose. Grow up. Okay, so I sent his ass this dagger and a thumbs up, right? Look what his ass sent me. Like, for real, dude.
Is this definitely real? Does he refresh?
Oh yeah, no. This is real. Apparently, it got picked up by the news as well.
The second time.
Let me just show you. Which is why he was like filming it like that, so you couldn't, so like it wasn't an inspect element thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got covered by like multiple outlets, like. So, and I don't think anybody sort of put a statement out about it. I didn't see one. I didn't see OJ sort of address it. It was just in, like, The Independent wrote about it. I think TMZ wrote about it. Like, fucking, I think World Star published something about it. Obviously the reputable source of news that is World Star News is Fox News writing about it.
Hang on. I think I've just figured out that it's not real. If you go to 2 minutes and you look at his profile, he doesn't say DM. Like, it doesn't say direct message OJ Simpson. And obviously he'd be able to, because he has been. I don't see the DM button. Or is this supposed to be on the right? Isn't this supposed to be direct?
I've never thought about it that closely.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I swear I should say DM.
Should it? What, if you look at DMs, it should say DM?
No, if you go to someone's profile who you can DM, like, I'll check on yours. I'll go to your profile. Yeah, it says tweet to or message underneath your name.
Oh, interesting.
Detective Sam, mate.
Well, you can see here.
Is he blocked? No, because he signed in and he's looking at his Twitter. You heard us. Not blocked either.
Well, it says here, on the Fox News stuff, that OJ Simpson allegedly threatened parody account using knife emojis. The Independent picked up on it as well. Like, no one's denied it. Which you think would be the first thing you
People
do.
are saying if he DMs him first and he just DMs back, it doesn't show up, so maybe that is true. But if surely he'd come out and say yes or no, but what the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's just weird how he doesn't refresh it, so it could be an inspector ammo, but who knows?
So there you go as well. It was in the New York Post as well as on Fox News. Sent a series of menacing direct messages. I will find your ass. So I don't know. So
I'm just saying, OJ, but don't come for me. I said it might be fake, right? So don't be sending me no life emojis. I said it might be fake. I thought you were great running back.
And just to underline it, in the New York Post, who ran the story, the lawyers, O.J. Simpson's lawyer, refused to return phone calls and email messages about it. So just saying. But then again, a post on Barstool Esports said the messages could be fake, on the basis that they probably don't believe O.J. Simpson, the 71-year-old man who's never used Twitter before, knows how to send DMs back and forth.
Yeah.
And would he even send an emoji? Would he know what an emoji is? So that's what they said. But I don't know, because I think if somebody fucking accuses you of that, you probably deny it. And your lawyer probably gets in touch with the publication.
And why would he be freaking out, but do you think OJ hasn't heard a joke about him saying he did it before, but have you fucking seen comedy in America for like the last 25 years? Yeah, there was about
he hasn't. He's been in fucking jail. He's been in prison.
Solid years of OJ did it, but I don't think he'd break over one Twitter account, surely.
Well, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. He is a fucking lunatic. He is a lunatic. There's no doubt about it. As I said, he lost any fucking, if there was any doubt in my mind that he was an actual psychopath, when he wrote that book, that's when it was over for me. Like, I was like, yeah, he's a lunatic, but shit happened. And it's like, right, I'm just writing this book called, listen, I got away with double homicide, but here's how I would have done it. Here's a fantasy about how I would have done the murder that I did do anyway. I'm going to double down on it. So yeah, O.J. Simpson fucking wilding out. Also as well, right? Turns out when we did that bit about incels.
Which bit? I think we've done.
The last bit we did, we were talking about how people were talking about how the incels are fucking rising up, and how dangerous the incels are, which is just mind blowing to me because lonely, ugly, fucking losers, bound in their house.
Exist on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I just don't really consider that a big threat, honestly. But apparently it is. And a lot of people have been taking the rise of the incel seriously. There was a story in this publication called Task and Purpose. And Task and Purpose is a military themed publication. It does news stories based around things that would affect the military, leaked documents, changes that are going to affect veterans, that kind of thing, right? Well, there was some leaked documents that came out where the Air Force did a brief on the threat of incels in America. The Air Force. I mean, first of all,
what are they gonna do? Air fucking strike combat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you got fucking stealth. Right, yeah, there's a MGTOW. Deploy the bombers. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why the Air Force would be doing a brief on this. But wait till you see the slides that got leaked. It's fucking unreal. Like, just how mental the world has gone. That the Air Force is getting ready for the incels.
They've even got a diagram with a Becky and a Stacey.
No, that's the thing. They use the Becky and the Stacey's. This is a real slide. So you can see there on the slide, most incels believe only men can be incels, as women could engage in sexual activity if they wanted to. They divide women into two types. The Becky, a feminist, needy, needs to be dominant in a relationship. 6 out of 10 will likely dye hair green, pink, or blue after attending college. Friends are white knights that defend her stupid opinions online, post provocative pictures because she needs attention. And then you have the Stacey, who hates basic bitches like Becky, always had attention, enjoys alone time, lets Chad dominate her, lush natural blonde hair, cooks every man she ever knew when Chad shows up, shows off body online because she knows she can make big money off virgin losers. And then underneath it talks about how there's extremist connections with it. So anyway, at least one Air Force base is on the lookout for a sinister new threat. Angry men who can't get laid. Personnel at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland were recently treated to a threat brief regarding an increase in nationwide activity by self-described incels, members of an online subculture of involuntary celibacy who adopt an ideology of misogyny, mistrust of women, and violence in response to their failed attempts at romantic relationships. The brief was first made public via a screenshot posted to the popular Air Force Facebook page on Tuesday. An Air Force spokesman confirmed the authenticity of the screenshot to Task and Purpose. The screenshot was taken from a joint base.
These people have permission to drop bombs from the sky, but they have permission to drop bombs from the sky, but at any point the person who made this presentation could go into the sky in a tin butt and drop bombs that can destroy human beings and cities. But what is going on?
Well, you got to watch out for the incels, is what I'm saying.
We got to watch out for these cunts, but incels ain't got to fucking fight the pirates. You know what I mean? Incels probably are more mental, but they haven't got a fucking jet, but with full of bombs in it. So I'm not as scared of those.
Can't get a jet either. That's the old problem.
Exactly. Can't jet, won't jet, never gonna jet.
Yep. So yeah, the screen. It says here. The screenshot features a reproduction of the internet meme popular among incels known as Becky versus Stacy, a derivative of the virgin walk or virgin versus Chad meme that contrasts awkward virgin incels against an imaginary hyper-masculine bro known as Chad. The Becky versus Stacy meme purportedly reflects how incels judge women based solely on their physical features. Incels believe they are owed attention from Becky's, the joint base Andrews brief reads.
I didn't even know half this shit. I didn't even know what Becky's.
Most incels believe only men can be incels and women can engage in sexual activity if they wanted to. According to the Dallas Morning News, one of the many incel memes Clyde shared include one he referred to virgin shooting versus a Chad rampage, yet another derivative of the virgin walk meme featured in the joint base Andrews brief. So they're actually out for the incels, mate. The Air Force. The Air Force.
Mate.
The incels.
They kill people, but
it's mad, isn't it? Right? But then I saw it as well. There was this story. Like the incel things, it's been ticking over again. Like people keep talking about it. There was one the other day on Wired. Where again, this is a big part of a pushback to sort of clean up Reddit that's been going on, where it's like, you know, if you're the Chapo Trap House subreddit can threaten to kill police on a daily basis, but the Donald, one of the biggest traffic driving subreddits, had like two or three people say something like, if a police officer tried to take away my guns, I'd shoot them. And that got the entire subreddit quarantined. There's this like weird fucking double standard about what what they're shutting down currently. But incredibly, there's still some subreddits that are like really fucking. I find these subreddits frightening, honestly, because some of the shit that's in there is just like fucking unbelievable. Like, and it's like the whole incels, femcells, brain cells. Like, it's just.
I can't infect my brain with it, but I can't.
Well, no, it's just all the fucking losers. It's just like it's just losers
and through the bullshit. It's just too much fun.
Yeah, and probably 50% of it is people trolling.
Oh yeah,
and
just trying to get a rise out of someone. Just trying to.
Yeah, exactly. Because they go there because they know the losers are there, so they pretend to be losers to stir up and inflame the losers. But yeah, there was this article over in Wired where they were talking about Reddit's manosphere and the challenge of quantifying hate. And this is where they were basically saying they wanted to shut down all of the subreddits that had like, these incel groups in, which, they probably should have their forums away from fucking normal, regular people. The interesting thing with this is how far they expand it. Because, like I say, MGTOW is in there. That's a very popular subreddit. Men going their own way, which means you
what is that?
You don't get involved with women. You don't get involved with them.
What's the difference between that and incel? Then you don't hate them. You just decide to live separate.
It's the control. I'm going my own way. I don't need you. I'm not going to be controlled by you.
Right.
So that's what a MGTOW is.
All right. Can you live not under the power of brain control from all females and just not give yourself a label? I tend to just do that. I just live without.
But again, no, dude. You have to remember these are losers. You have to remember these are fucking losers. These people are going. This is what I'm talking about. When I talk about you have to understand the rise of mental illness that I always bring up because of social media. All the evidence is there. It's like you say, like, okay, well, if you want to do that, why do you need a label? Why do you need a forum? Why do you need to talk about it? Why can't you just make your life choices and get on with your life in a way that doesn't negatively impact on anybody else?
Why have you got to give yourself a name and a creepy club? Like, whatever you want to do, live your movie, but you ain't got to go on the internet and tell everyone about why you're doing it. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's.
But then again, I don't care that you do either. You can have a creepy little club again. I don't give a fuck either way. But all power to it. Yeah. Whatever you want to do in life.
Yeah, it's crazy. But again, the idea that this is a fucking dangerous terrorist movement that might require mobilization from the Air Force. I'm not there yet.
What's going on? There. They're refusing the jet. Oh god.
But today, funnily enough, while I was putting together the show, I did see the video of an actual real-life incel in real life. Like, you know, I've only ever seen them on internet forums.
Guy having a meltdown in a food place.
Oh, guy had a
I didn't
full
watch it all.
meltdown.
I couldn't,
but
for some reason I knew we talked about it anyway because I knew we were doing a show, so I thought I'll treat myself later. But
right, well, here it is then. Basically, just to sort of set the scene, this guy was in like a fucking donut store or something, bagel shop, like, and Bagel Boss, it's called. I've never been there. And he's just gone wild with the female staff, and he's like some little pot-bellied 5-foot man, and with a big head. Like he's a bit, you know, he's got he's not the best proportionally, let's say. And he's just had a breakdown.
Let's just say it's not the first time, but that he's ever felt fucking ugly.
Oh no! But then, like, he's had a full breakdown in public because he's talking about how he has to lie on his Tinder profile about his height or something. Like, it seemed really,
to be fair, the one
bizarre.
thing I will mention is it seemed like this video came in at a very great time, but like there is a chance that they probably said something to wind him up first. Is the only thing I would say, because it is a bit 0 to 100, but because as soon as I pressed play, I just remember screaming, "You think it's funny?" I was like, "All right, someone's riled him up. Someone's riled him right up."
Yeah, well, it does. The situation does escalate. So anyway, we can 3, 2, 1 the video when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why is that okay? Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead"? That's okay.
You said that to here. Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip.
If this guy was in the 70s, but he'd be wearing platform shoes and he'd be happy.
Or my boss.
You're not my father.
Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
Enough.
You shut up, too. No, go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god.
Attack me, all right?
I just want to say this. I recorded the whole thing.
Go ahead and attack me.
To be fair, literally asked for it, right? And then in the second video down here, I'll let you get it.
I didn't show the video. There we go. Look, my bad. I was too busy watching it, boys. I didn't show you.
You didn't show it?
No, I showed him the set.
Yeah,
there we go.
sorry.
That's what he looked like when he was freaking out earlier. There you go. Look, you didn't miss that.
Just play it now. We can edit it and post.
Right. Oh,
So
play it
thank
again.
you.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2,
So people
1,
can see it.
go.
Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead"? That's okay.
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general. have
I've
said it on
literally
dating
never,
sites.
I've
You
never
think I'm
seen,
making that
I've
shit
seen
up?
women say like
Everywhere
5
I
foot
go, I
is
get the
short
same
and it's
fucking
not for
smirk.
me.
With the
I've never
biting
seen
lip.
women say short people should be
I
dead.
specifically am gonna fuck you. I don't think it was you should all die.
Dude, you want to step outside? You want to
He's
step
been asking to
outside?
fight the whole time, to be fair,
I'm
but
not scared of you, pal.
Enough.
You shut up, too. Just like, no, go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god. I just wanted bagels.
I just wanted bagels.
Bagels.
Right, and then in the second video, it's still sort of kicking off. He's still having a scene. He's back up on his feet here, I think.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
And a guy 3 times my size. That's okay.
You told him to, you mad little cunt.
Fuck you, fucking bagel.
Straight fucking Squidward laugh when he was on, but oh, he's breaking. Oh yeah.
He's had a fucking bad day. He can't
That's
cope
what I
with
mean,
the
but
life
someone
of
must have
shortness.
wound him up. They're all giggling at him. Someone might have said something. Someone must have said something, but you don't just go, like, look away of 11, he's starting.
Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites?
Listen.
You should be dead.
I'm just saying though.
Bag
like,
spike.
You
Oh,
should
no,
be
Wow.
dead.
newspaper.
That's okay. You should be dead.
What could you what could possibly have been said to him that justifies that?
I
Come
don't know.
on.
No, I'm not saying it justifies it, but I reckon they were like laughing at him, going, look at him, but he's small. And
Yeah. Oh no, but like, okay, so I'm not saying he wasn't triggered or whatever by them. I'm not saying he didn't say stuff that fucking triggered him. But I'm saying, as a real life incel, he's clearly carrying some fucking baggage, isn't he? He's like every day he goes in, I'm gonna buy a bagel. The bitches are laughing at me. The bitches are laughing at me. No, they're just trying to sell you a bagel, sir. They're just trying to sell you a bagel, sir. You know what I mean? He's fucking full breaking. Someone should have called the fucking Air Force on his ass, mate. That should have happened. That was the only way that scene could have got better. If the fucking Air Force rocked up, deploy the anti-incel gas.
It's a joint operation. Calling the Navy SEALs. Come back to the door, man. Dome him. Target down.
But that's what I mean, though. That is the average incel. So it's go on then, attack me.
Why are you attacking me?
Yeah. Help! I'm being attacked.
What are you gonna do? Attack me? He's attacking me. What are you gonna do? Stab me? Oh fuck! You just stabbed me.
Dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Right, let's fuck up getting a good sponsor for forever, shall we? Do you want to do that?
Ideal.
Do you want to? Yeah. Yeah. We already made next to nothing. If it wasn't for rivalry, we'd be dead. You wanna fuck it up? Well, look, this is a bit of a sad story. This is a sad story, right? So one of the things that I always talk about on the show, right, and always on my stream, basically whenever it comes up, I'm fucking repeating the fucking same mantra. Corporations do not have values. Corporate values, it is an oxymoron. They do not care. I'm so sick of the woke capitalist bullshit. I'm so sick of corporations saying we must do better. And it's first
People
of all,
just eat the shit, do they? But so willing.
I'm gonna segue into talking about China, because I'm fucking sick of the shit that's going on in China, and everyone just fucking pretends. Right? Listen, I get it. America's got some fucking problems. We all fucking know it, right? But you're all doing business with China. You're all bending over backwards to China. News stories this week in fucking China is they're fucking harvesting organs. They're killing prisoners and harvesting organs.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't see it.
Mass censorship and suppression over the Hong Kong protests. Now, by the way, if you're a tourist and you want to go to China, you have to install a piece of malware on your mobile phone, and it steals your text messages and sends them to the government. So
I'm all right.
Fuck China. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of America's so bad. We're gonna do better as a business. Here, we're Nike. We say the American flag. We say the Betsy Ross flag is racist on the 4th of July because Colin Kaepernick, the world's most famous second-string substitute quarterback, who was absolute garbage, and has made a career out of it, says so. Right? Because we have values and we care and we want to fix these problems. But now we're going to go and do business with China. We're going to go and do business with Saudi Arabia. Fuck you, man. You've got no values. Now, on a lesser level, because, we'll get into China. On a lesser level, Disney were in the news this week. And they should be in the news for the heinous crime of doing all these live-action remakes of beloved classics.
Yeah, we've seen the schedule of releases they're doing, but it's outrageous.
Yeah,
just milking everything to getting blood out of every stone. But Star
the
Wars
thing is, it always sounds good. The same thing happens. It always sounds good. It always sounds good, doesn't it? When they announce the casting, they always say, "Oh, look, we got this person." I could have thought, Will Smith could be a good genie. Actually, no one's going to touch fucking Robin Williams. Yeah, no one's going to touch Robin Williams. He changed the fucking whole game. He changed the game about how we think about animated features and celebrity voiceovers. When he came into Aladdin and fucking straight killed it. And changed the game because he was just a genius like that. He was just super talented dude. And was very open-minded about, the performative aspect of voice work. But Will Smith, I could have imagined him doing a good job, but the problem is this: it's just soulless. It's just fucking soulless. I saw Terry Crews announced as Triton in The Little Mermaid. I can imagine that's going to be brilliant, but the movie's going to suck. It's going to be soulless. Lion King has James Earl fucking Jones doing Mufasa. Fuck me, the legendary voice. The legendary voice. Darth Vader. What was the name of the cunt he played in Conan? Was it Rathamon? I think it was Rathamon. Remember that fucking immortal line? You shall contemplate your misgivings on the tree of woe. Brilliant, right? But the movie's going to suck. It's going to be, Thulsa Doom, sorry. Rathamon was, I think that was the sequel. Fucking what a legend, right? But when they put these movies together, they're just soulless. They're not even like shot-for-shot remakes, but they try and tap into the nostalgia without bringing anything new or worthwhile to the table themselves. So that's a fucking travesty in and of itself, right? But Disney always present themselves as this like family friendly. We love our super fans. We really care about that. They always want Disneyland to be like a great experience. Like, the rule that those fucking Disney mascots have to live under, right? Where like they always have to be on. Yeah. They always have to be in character if they're in the theme park. Yeah. Like if you ever, if it's fucking 105 degrees out and you take your fucking hat off or your head off, your mascot head, just to get you're fired immediately. Like that's how they're living out there. You know what I mean? You always have to be on. Like we've all seen that cunt, that Gaston. The one who plays Gaston. Seen him and he's there doing one-arm push-ups all fucking day. Who the fuck is that guy? Should be in the UFC. He should be in the UFC, not fucking Disney World. You know what I mean? So like they always profess that they care so much about their fans and they care so much about the people that contribute to it, and they always want everyone to have a good and positive experience. Well, I saw a story, right, where this blew up, where basically a young kid, aged 4, died from having, they had like one of them fucking just really unfortunate, super rare disorders. It's called leukodystrophy. So it's like a combination of leukemia with muscular dystrophy. It's like super rare and it's super horrible. And it's, even it took great care to even get him to 4 years old. Now, as a 4-year-old, obviously, especially a 4-year-old who's really sick, obviously spends a lot of time watching like cartoons and movies and stuff like this. And the kid's favorite character in all of the canon was Spider-Man, right? Obviously the Marvel character, and he, big fan of Spider-Man. There's a picture in this article here of him all hooked up to tubes and everything with a little Spider-Man doll by the side of his bed. And anyway, the kid passed away. He didn't make it, and the family wanted to pay tribute to him with the gravestone. With the tombstone, so they wanted to put his favorite, a sort of favorite character on the tombstone, a scene from Spider-Man, and have Spider-Man on the tombstone. Well, because Disney have decided that because it's a copyrighted character, you can't do that.
Money going to be lost over that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because next time I'm thinking about watching a Spider-Man movie, like I might just go stare at this kid's tombstone instead. So they've actually denied the family the right to have have a tombstone with Spider-Man on for a 4-year-old kid who died of a super rare disease, and Disney contacted the family. And basically said, you can't have a tombstone because we want to disassociate our characters from death. Spoiler here, guys. You watch Spider-Man turn to fucking dust in the Avengers movie. Literally, you see him. I don't feel so good. That meme. So, but you don't want Spider-Man associated with death. How many times has he died in the comics? How many different versions have we had of Spider-Man where he dies? Peter Parker's dead. Got replaced with he got fucking replaced by Doc Ock.
All right.
Was it? Was not Supreme Spider-Man? Is it? No, Superior Spider-Man.
I thought you were just talking about the actor and like what's his name? Getting right.
No, not the actor. But in the comics, there's this storyline again, full fucking.
Superior Spider-Man.
Superior Spider-Man. It is. Yeah, Superior Spider-Man. Where basically, right, Doc Ock has like a terminal illness and only has a small amount of time to live. So he sets up this thing for Peter Parker where where he swaps bodies.
In his energy, mate, like the fucking 300-year-old
right? Ghost. So he swaps bodies, and Peter Parker realizes there's no way getting out. Like literally just before he dies, and he says to Doc Ock, like, going, look, you know what I mean? You've got a fresh start. Like Spider-Man's like an iconic guy who always does good things. Please, please, please maintain that tradition. And Peter Parker, like, God, he croaks, and Doc Ock thinks, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give being a good guy a go, and he goes on to become Superior Spider-Man because Peter Parker was just a kid. Doc Ock's this fucking mega mind genius, you know, and that's the storyline. It's actually like a pretty good comic run if anyone's interested in reading it. But the idea that Spider-Man's not associated with death, it's all about death. He's created by a significant death in his life. Like, it's fucking insane. So so what they did is they said, look, we don't want our character associated with death, so you can't put him on the tombstone. But what we'll do is we'll give you a frame from the movie with a personalized message for him that you can like put somewhere, and we'll also find another way to honor him if you want, in some form of art or whatever. But obviously that's not what they want, because you know they're going to be visiting the grave. You know, that's where it's going to be. So it said here, there was a statement from Disney, I think at the bottom, was it? Oh, no, it was from the council, because obviously, because of the world we live in, to even have a tombstone, you need, like, fucking council permission or whatever.
What's that? You want to die? Not without a license around here.
Yeah, you want to bury your 4-year-old son and have a tombstone? Well, sorry, as Maidstone Borough Council, we're legally complied to adhere to all copyright laws. Like, this is the world we live in now. Do you remember, like, 100 years ago, if somebody died, you just dug a fucking hole, put them in it, put a tombstone, put a fence around it. You go and you put flowers on there every month or whatever, and everybody was like, yep, that's how we respect the dead round here. Now you need to go... I'm thinking about having a very popular character on my child's tombstone. Well, sorry, as a big corporation, we have to put a stop to that, and we've got our copyright lawyers are working with your local borough council to ensure your tombstone is compliant. Your child's tombstone is compliant with copyright law of
You've
the
also
Disney
got to pay rent to die as well.
Yeah,
that's mental.
Yeah,
pay rent for your corpse.
The UK,
but you just never.
The UK is a fucking shithole.
Always on the grind, but even after death, you're working to pay rent. Like, fucking get me out.
Yeah, exactly. Got a license for your dead kid, mate. It's fucking unreal. But there are other examples of Disney. Like, when this story was sort of blowing up, other people were kind of like saying, oh, you know, Disney are in a difficult position there. You can't hate them too much for it. And then others were going, well, Disney are massive cunt. Disney have always been so over the top when it comes to, you know, trying to defend their intellectual property, which, by the way, if you've noticed, Disney are just buying up everything anyway, you know, and you just want to own everything that's going. So there was some... What was that?
I said everyone's battling for it. Amazon, Netflix, and them.
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest dick swinging it around?
Yeah, Disney have pretty big dicks.
Yeah.
There was this story, and this was a few years ago, and I was surprised it like didn't blow up at the time. We were doing the show. I'm surprised we didn't. Now I will just give you a incel alert for the picture on this, right? Because the top picture. It's pretty bad. I'll just wait. I'm just gonna
they're both buttes, man.
Right, question for you before we get into this. Who's the biggest butte? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Left.
Oh, you think left's a bigger butte?
Look at the fucking what do you even call that? But the under chin, the fucking jowls, but the fucking belly of the beast.
Yeah. No, I mean, at least he's old and he's like, look at the one over there. He's got like a weird.
Yeah, he's got his slick back, but he's got the grease in his hair.
Yeah, but look how his chin just goes into his head.
Hang on, what? Well, he doesn't even know hold the fucking lightsaber, but who's holding it right? He's got his fucking index finger over the top. The other one hasn't. I reckon he'd lose a finger if you hold the fucking lightsaber. Like that.
For real. Like
he can't even hold
Here's
it.
the thing as well, like, you know, that new lightsaber that came out in that fucking, what was it? The remake of A New Hope. I can't even remember the name of these awful movies.
Yeah,
anyway, that one, right? The thing is, that's so impractical because it's literally just got like, why do I need a handle? Why do we need a handle made out of pure light that can sever and instantly cauterize anything? Like, how's that practical?
Like, have you seen when people made swords fucking 500 years ago, but the handle was better than that? These cunts are making super fucking spacey materials, and all I've got to grip on is a chrome bit of metal, not even a finger mark in the cunt.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Put some rubber on it for grippage, man.
Anyway, so what they did was, right, there was just this like a school that sort of was like teaching people how to fucking use lightsabers. Which again, I don't understand what kind of person goes up and like, oh, lightsaber training, that'll come in handy.
Yeah, when you learn a sword, at least it's real.
Yeah, become proficient in a non-existent weapon. That's excellent. That's a really good use of your time. But when this happened, Disney just immediately, like, as soon as they saw that this thing existed, they just went out and fucking sued them and said, you can't teach people how to fight with lightsabers. That's our job. It's like, fucking hell. And they wonder, by the way,
should he just change the name?
They wonder, by the way, did you see the announcement? Because they got that new Star Wars theme park over in Disney.
Right.
And, you know, they fucking, they basically, like, people haven't been going to it. They just haven't been going. I did a bit on stream where this guy had a full fucking breakdown about not being invited to it, like some one of these nerd podcast fuckers. The guy was
I saw that about the breaker thing.
Yeah. You see
He's
it?
like, we're not fucking talking about it. He's like, well, what you're saying is you're not going to discuss the colliders.
Well, I'm the producer. I'm the producer. Well, I'm a co-producer. It's in my contract. Like, fucking, it was super awkward. It was worse than me and you. Like,
it's tragic, what?
Yeah.
I was watching the nerd cast ones with the fucking Red Letter Media, but very cool.
Oh, they're hilarious, cool. Man. Yeah, very cool.
I love this movie. It's not out yet. Yeah. They just announced the title. I'm going to love this movie.
Very cool. Yeah, that's probably the best thing. Like, I love all the Red Letter Media stuff. That's probably the best thing they did, I think. It's so spot on for fucking what nerd culture has become, you know? But anyway, yeah, so they went out and immediately fucking sued these guys into oblivion. You know, it weren't like these guys were making money over fist.
Yeah, their life weren't good, but they're teaching people how to fucking lightsaber each other. How good could his life be?
They literally were charging $10 a lesson. It's like, come on, Disney. You have got all the money in the world. So there was that, you know. Disney were doing that. There was another story I had fucking highlighted, actually. Which one was it now? Where they do you remember when Disney said this is a little bit further back, but do you remember when Disney said they were gonna threaten daycare centers?
Why? Because they kept using Disney.
Because they had paintings of Disney characters in them. Do you not remember this? Let me
Sounds like good old Disney though.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there was basically 3 daycare centers in Hallandale, and they basically got told that if they were showing, if they had in the daycare centers like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, you know, any of that stuff, they'd be hit with like a cease and desist, that they'd take legal action against them.
How shit is the drawing gonna be until it don't count then, but?
Well, no, but you remember when we used to do Fiverr.com? Yeah. And we had that guy, happy birthday to you. Right. I'm amazed Disney haven't gone after him. I might find that now, actually. Do you remember? Do you remember that guy's name? Remember him? I think I got it.
I got it.
Oh,
Is
no,
it AJ? No, it's not him.
It's not him.
I doubt he's still doing it, funnily enough. But
well, I don't think he advertised it as Mickey Mouse either, did he? He said it was just, I will sing a birthday thing for your kids. But yeah, well, you'll just have to go back in time and watch it, guys.
In our old videos.
But yeah, so it's like, fucking come on, Disney, man. Like, fuck me. It's like how much. This is what I mean, where it's like corporations. It's like how much is enough? How much is enough? It's never enough. Like, for me, painting a picture of fucking Mickey Mouse on a wall just because it's in a business shouldn't make, like, you still own it. I don't own it. I'm not making money off that. It's just there for the kids, isn't it? You know, if they'd bought a book, you'd be okay with it. You know, you can look at Mickey Mouse all day in a book that's been bought by Disney because they get their slice of the cheddar. But if I go and do a drawing of Mickey Mouse and put it in my business,
where's my slice coming?
Yeah, exactly. Imagine it. Imagine having hundreds of billions, trillions, owning all the intellectual property in the world, making like literally just like, we'll just make $1 billion on the latest Marvel movie, whatever it is, no problem, always $1 billion. Yeah, and then we'll just do a bunch of censorship in it so we can go out to the Chinese market. What's that? Principle standards, don't need any of that. As long as we make $1 billion.
Nah, these can't see the video shit, mate, honestly. Just
one a year. It's got to be one a year. So yeah, it's fucking wild.
But people went on Twitter and were saying that like Endgame changed their life, we'll be fine. Trust me, just pump any old shit.
And like I say, when you start looking into it and how important like the fucking Chinese market is to Disney, right? This is what I mean. It's like I'm never taking lectures. I'm never taking lectures from corporations about morality and what the problems are and how we fix things and how we must do better. I'm sick of that phrase. Do better. Like, start with yourselves. You corporations are fucking bleeding everyone fucking dry. You've got all the money. You pay no tax, right? Like, maybe let's do better by actually having you cunts pay a tax bill. When I pay more a fucking year than Amazon, something's wrong, isn't there? But no, that's fine. We've got to ignore that. Here I am on an Amazon-owned platform.
Bong.
Yeah.
Richard Lewis, it'd be bad. Bong.
You know, pay your taxes, Bezos. Pay your taxes, Amazon, like I do. You know?
Yeah, we all have to. We all get fucking wrecked and put in a jail otherwise. What the fuck? Like, if I don't pay taxes, I go to prison. Why don't he have to?
So you have that, right? You know, and again, the more and more you're looking at how important, like the sort of the Chinese aspect of the businesses for Walt Disney, you know, they consider it one of the most important markets. And so I'll just read you some figures here, going back to 2016. In 2016, Disney scored a third straight year as the most profitable studio in Hollywood, with $2.5 billion in profit. The studio grossed $7.6 billion in global box office last year, with over $4.6 billion from the overseas market. China, as the world's second largest movie market, has made an impressive contribution over the years, with 74 Disney movies imported so far. And, you know, so everybody, whenever you want to know why is everyone doing business with China? Why is everyone doing business with China? This is why people are doing business with China, because it's this huge market, because as everyone starts playing catch up, they have a thirst for, you know, all the things that the Western audience sort of takes a little bit for granted. So, you know, them, you know, all the fucking movies, everything out there. I mean, we saw recently Activision Blizzard. They were trying to downplay some censorship they made to Hearthstone cards recently, where they were saying, "Oh, it's nothing to do with China. We just decided to bring it in line with our values." Bullshit. What values? Why are you removing skulls? You know, it's a fucking game. You're going to go back and retroactively remove all your fucking skeletons from fucking World of Warcraft. The Lich King. Of course you're not. That's a huge part of it. You made it... Hearthstone is dying on its ass. I didn't even believe it. It's dying on its arse. And I went and looked at it, and it's absolutely dying on its arse. So the Chinese market suddenly becomes a lot more important, doesn't it? So, yeah, Blizzard have been recently. They started censoring any names that were related to the Hong Kong protests. We've seen this in multiple games, by the way. Multiple games, multiple games companies. Do you remember when people were getting banned for having like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
With the name of the guy underneath and all of that. So yeah, this is what Blizzard were doing like 18, 19 days ago when it all kicked off with the Hong Kong protests. They were banning all of this. So you can see like no extradition to China, no China extradition. All of this stuff was like Blizzard were banning it to appease the Chinese government. And yet Activision Blizzard are telling me that if I have a cartoon frog, I'm evil. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? You're stopping people using your game as a conduit for protesting a totalitarian regime, right? And you're censoring it because you want to make money from said totalitarian regime. And yet somebody holds up a picture of a cartoon frog and you will publicly demonize them and say they're a bigot and a racist. And meanwhile, here we've got China straight fucking renditioning people and putting them in prisons and killing them. And just so people know, I'm not making it up and I'm not being fucking OTT with the fucking types of stories that come out of China. Here's this one from Forbes just last month, right, where an independent tribunal had to go in and because again, oh, by the way, while we're talking about bigotry, yeah, let's look into those camps, actual camps, by the way, actual internment camps in China where Muslims are rounded up and put in camps. Real. Right? Real. But yeah, of course, you know, what's going on here is the Hitlerian behavior, not what's going on in China. And what they were doing was they were doing forced organ harvesting. This is what they found. That basically, prisoners were either kept alive and had like non-essential organs, like one kidney here and this, but typically they would kill the prisoners during the procedures and just keep all the really important organs like livers and eyes, you know, corneas, hearts. Right? This is a matter of public record. By the way, weird, isn't it, how this story don't fucking blow up, isn't it? Weird how this isn't front page of fucking CNN and all. It's unbelievable. And nobody talks about what's going on in China. No one talks about what's going on in China and the human rights violations and all the problem with that region because they all want to go out there and they all want to do business. I've been invited to 3 events in China, I think. This year, and I've said, fuck it, I am not going to China. I'm not going to China. What am I going to do? Like, go out there and be like, hey, everybody, it's esports, guys. Like, there's a fucking guy having his fucking liver harvested. Like, what am I going to do? Like, why am I going to do that? I don't want their fucking money. I don't want their money. I wouldn't take money off a skins website. Why would I take money off China? Are you fucking mad? How do I sleep like a... You know... Yeah, that was paid for with harvested organs, Rich. Yeah, no problem.
You got any spare livers going, like?
Yeah, oh, mind you.
Georgie two lives.
Yeah, if you get me, hang on. I haven't thought this through. We'll edit all this out. We'll edit all this out, actually. If they can keep me in livers, if they send me a new liver every year. That's fucking ghastly. I mean, we're joking about it. It's fucking ghastly.
Yeah,
it is hideous. It is horrific. You can't believe it's fucking real. And it's real. And these corporations that want to lecture you about your behavior and how bad you are, they then go into a room with people that do this fucking shit and they make money off it. And everyone's happy with that. Everyone's just happy with that. So no, I'm not interested in going to China. I've had people say like, we can get you a 10-year visa to China. Yeah, no, you're all right, actually. You're all right, actually. I'd rather never go and just be able to actually say what no one else has the balls to say, that they are a fucking disgrace to human rights internationally. They're a disgraceful regime. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care if they can crash the fucking dollar in a heartbeat with all the stockpiling they're doing and the stock market manipulation they can do. I don't give a fuck about any of that. They are just an awful tyrannical regime that oppress their own people and will fuck anybody that they get a chance to do. I'm not interested in ever having any single solitary penny coming from them. If you big companies want to do it, at least just be honest and then just do a PSA and just say, like, listen, we've been lecturing all of you about being, bad people, and we actually have got to come clean. We don't really care about any of that. It's just in the marketing gimmick because we're in bed with this regime over here that's doing this. And again, it's not just fucking harvesting organs. It's not just censoring people. It's not just Hong Kong political protesters being fucking renditioned and disappeared off the fucking streets. It's not just killing students. It's not just mass censorship where you can't talk about Tiananmen Square. It's not just arresting people for mocking their leader. It's not just mass surveillance and censorship that makes the NSA look like amateurs. It's holistically. This is how the Chinese people are forced to live with this weird, creepy social credit score hanging over them, the threat of prison. And we go out there, the Western companies, and we're just like, yeah, it's too big a market, though, isn't it? It's too big a market.
People, right?
Yeah, but let me tell you about how far we'll never do. Donald Trump can't come for a state visit, but China can. That's all right. We'll have the Chinese over for tea and biscuits.
Yeah, no big blimps going there, but weirdly.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal. So I don't give a fuck. People always say as well, like, in esports especially, like some of the people I work with, they always tap me. They always go, Richard, like, they're probably not going to see it, but just tone down on the China stuff, man. No, fucking not tone down. Grow a fucking sack. When you get a pair of nuts and say what needs to be said and just actually tell the truth. No, too much money. Can't be bothered. Anyway, so yeah, that was what I wanted to say there. Just these corporations are cunts. Now, don't worry. We get to end the show on some funny stuff. I saved some funny stuff for the end. And they say, you know how we do it. Back in the game now, Sean. It's a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Well, this wasn't all that funny, but we got to talk about it because it did blow up. And don't worry, it's going to get more and more progressively funny. We're going to move away from Chinese organ harvesting, and we're going to get into.
You're all safe. We were talking about battering seagulls, and all of a sudden
they're
taking your organs.
Yeah.
They're coming for the organs.
No, see what I figured out that Alex Jones never figured out what to do. Right, was you can't just bombard people with the fucking. With the Illuminati shit right from the get-go.
Then it all seems normal.
You have to butter them up with the seagulls, ease in, and then you drop the pills. That's when you drop the truth bombs, and then you come out and you go, ha ha ha! Look, it was just comedy all along. But China,
it is happening.
It's happening. Well, I know you saw this story. This was the story about. You never saw this?
No.
Right. Well, there was this video that went viral. I fucking hate this term. We need another term for viral videos. I fucking hate it. Basically, yeah, not enough, is it? There's no, you can't market it.
This week's 15 seconds of fame meth.
Yeah, exactly. This trend that's happening now that everyone has to pretend, like the bottle cap challenge. Don't get me wrong, some people did some straight fire ones, but it's like, it was like when the ice bucket challenge went around. You do realize you're meant to be raising money for charity, you cunts. You do realize that, don't you? But like when everyone in esports was like, just throwing ice water over themselves and going, oh, it's so cold. It's like,
no, but it's so shit.
I know.
Everyone watching those videos like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm a bit cold.
And then they go, I throw out the challenge to Cloud9, and then Cloud9 would do it. I throw out the challenge to Team Liquid. Like, we get it, right? You're just doing this for fucking views. Like, the most transparent shit ever. Is anyone actually giving any money to this charity? Or are we all just throwing buckets of ice water over our fucking heads for clicks? Is that where we're at? And that is where we're at. But anyway, there's always a happening. There's always something you have to be talking about, something you have to be fucking engaged in. And this blew up, right? So, first of all, here's the story. This young girl, there's in America, right? You have different types of ice cream containers, but unlike a lot of European ones,
right?
Or Haagen-Dazs specifically, where you have a plastic sheet. A lot of the American ones, because they're stored upside down when they're in transit, so it's like sort of vacuum sealed on and frozen in place, and that's what creates the seal.
Right.
You can, when it comes down to not deep freeze temperature, but just freezer temperature, and you can pop the lid off. And what this chick did in this fucking store was she took the lid off, licked the ice cream,
you
put the lid back on.
Bitch, but
oh no, it's bad.
Oh, you grotty little bitch, but
well, you can see the video if you want.
Right, ready? 3,
yeah,
2.
It'll just autoplay on, I
right,
think.
okay.
Yeah, so you'll see her there, just licking it and putting it back.
Yeah, you gross little bitch, but
right. So now, what she didn't know was that. Well, actually, no, before we even get into that, right? Now, my reaction to that is just like, you're tampering with people's fucking food.
yeah,
now,
but you just spat in my mouth, essentially, but so if I'm buying an ice cream, you just spit in my mouth and I sound, you fucking grotty cunt, but
and again,
hell.
You know, it does depend who it is, because if...
No, it doesn't, but nah, I do not want spit.
If Keira Knightley was doing that, I'd fucking pay extra for that, Tom.
Would I fuck, but I'd never want spit in my mouth unknowingly, but I would never want someone to just, without my permission, without even knowing it's coming, just, imagine how scared you'd be, but even if it was someone you've loved for years, but if my girlfriend spat in my mouth without me knowing it's coming, but I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house, but it's time for you to pack your things, it's time for you to leave, but this has gone far enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I'm just saying, it's obviously bad. It's really, really, really bad. Like, I'm not just about it, but again, I am just also saying, much like that girl who was selling her fucking bathwater, if Keira Knightley had done it, I'm 100% in. I'll fucking
if you know where it is, but. Yeah, I mean, imagine the poor cunt who's bought that. Who knows what's happened?
But the problem is, like, for example, if somebody said, "Oh, Keira Knightley's licked that ice cream,"
exactly.
Yeah, and then it's like, it was actually Sam. Yeah. It's actually Sam, and he didn't use his tongue; he used his ass. You know, that would be unfortunate. I think. I wouldn't like that.
Also, we can't cater the laws to how attractive you find the culprit.
No, definitely not. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, the judge can't go, you are a gross bitch, so you're out of line. But for you, Miss Knightley, for your dedication to helping the incels escape the Air Force. So anyway, just to show you how fucked up the planet is, can you imagine watching that video and then thinking, fuck me, that's wicked, that's the next craze. We gotta go out and do that. We gotta go to a fucking Walmart and tamper with some fucking ice cream. Because people are fucked. Like, people are mentally, I keep telling you, social media is mentally ill. They watched that video blow up. They watched all the clicks. They watched all the views, right? They heard the laughter. They thought, fucking hell, I should be doing it.
People would love that if I did it.
Planking, dabbing, fucking vaping, piss, and all the fucking nonsense. He's straight vaping piss. Right? All the nonsense that just goes on fucking social media. The Bird Box challenge. I'm blindfolded trying to drive a car. It's fucking idiocracy. Get me out. Like, stop. Fucking mental. And he's doing it, so I'll do it. You learn not to copy mental cunts when you're 2. You grow out of that.
I call
when you're
it
a kid.
Survival of the fittest, but a natural selection. Yeah, but if you want to go plank on a railway, sure, sounds like a great idea, but...
Yeah, people eating Tide Pods. Big water, they've had to change. They've had to change Tide Pods. You know, special warnings. These are not a delicious snack. No, of course not. The fucking Tide Pods. There's a video of it. What about that hob challenge? Remember that? We did that on the show. Do you remember that hob challenge? Yeah, where you just heat up a hob and put your hand on it and just burn your... That's not a challenge. You're just being a fucking daft cunt.
Walking on coals is interesting. Not fucking putting your hand on a hob.
No, I'm at the stage now where it's like, you know, it's hard for me. You know, if like the headline is "Man dies," father of two dies after doing Hob challenge. I'm like, oh, fucking good. I'm sick of it. Like I can't deal with it anymore. It's like you've got to stop eating poison for banter. Like that's bad. Eating poison for banter, burning myself for banter. Like, oh yeah, I'll knock up the Hob challenge. I'll put my fucking whole face on. Ah, my face. My beautiful face.
Make sure you upload it.
It's just too much. It's just too much. But anyway, there was copycat instances of this. Most people were reviled, but a few people went out there and said, you know, fuck it, I'm going to lick the ice cream too. Now, there was one in Louisiana. Now, listen, Louisiana have had it tough, so maybe I'll give this guy a break. There's not really a lot going on, is there? You got Mardi Gras and swamps. I mean, you know, and killing them giant rats. What were they called again? Them giant rats?
Fuck, I forgot, but we watched a little documentary about it.
Yeah.
Fuck, the one who kill their tails. What? Not alligators.
Yeah. Right, anyway, if anyone wants this, me and Sam might do a review for this.
Nutria.
Yeah, that's it. The Nutria. Right, me and Sam might do a review with this, by the way, guys. For the other channel, for NetDicks, that we're definitely going to do content for one day. Never happening. Waste of time. Something I just did while I was on a fucking meth binge when it or something. Just like make a new YouTube channel. Rich, you haven't got enough time for your real life. What you doing? Yeah, it'd be great. We'll do videos about movies and that. Richard, we don't even do the stuff that we're meant to do. Anyway. Yeah, we will do a review. There's this documentary called Rodents of Unusual Size, right? Oh, mate, you gotta show him. You gotta show him the picture, though. Yeah, just look at this. Like, if this doesn't make you want to watch this fucking documentary, I don't know. Like, there's something wrong with you. Like,
see, that's what I knew about them having fucking iron in their teeth, beavers and other kind of fucking rodents as well. But yeah, that's why it's orange.
But like, just check it out. Like, rodents of unusual size, and the fucking tagline: "They do exist." I'm in. Like, I'm fucking in. Look at them big fucking orange teeth. Like, I'm in. And they trust me. When they say unusual size, it should just be called fucking massive rodents. That would just be a way better name for the documentary because they are fucking huge.
To be fair, this picture is fucking sick, but the guy who fucking kills them for a living, just straight standing over on load of rats.
They're bigger than beavers because that's what happened. It was like some mad cross. But hang on, I need to do the. Which one's crossbreed? I don't remember. Crossbreed.
Need to put the FX all the way up.
No, I've got it.
There it is.
Crossbreed. There it is. That's why I switched to the mixer. We've had a crossbreed. What I noticed was actually that number 3 effect. It's not actually meant to be like a crossbreed. It's meant to be like a church. Like,
yeah.
It's like that, isn't it? Like fucking
there's like
quiet
a slap
shit. Anyway,
bass on it as well. But
look at the size of them motherfuckers. Look at the size of them motherfuckers. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. How big they are. And there's so many of them because they've just bred out of control.
Of course, that says in the chat, aren't those just nutria rats? Those are normal size. Of course you live amongst them, you fucking swamp dweller. Rats the size of cats ain't normal, but I live.
He's like, that's just they're not even big. That's normal. If you want to see the big ones, wait till you see the super nutria.
You've never seen beaver rat hybrids before.
No, we know we're talking about Louisiana. Yeah, we know. But yeah, we should do a review of that documentary. We should watch it again and just do a review on it and put some clips in and do a video because it was unreal. And it was just like, I think me and Sam were just fucking drinking one night. We were just flicking through fucking Amazon. And then it just come up, rodents of unusual size. And it had like one 5-star review. Well, I've got to watch that. So anyway, look, right, so Louisiana, the whole link there is that Louisiana doesn't have a lot going on. And obviously they're not fazed by fucking giant rats.
Yeah, they've got a lot more going on since the giant rats, would be fair, but everyone's just killing them for a living.
So a guy from Louisiana saw that video of that broad licking the ice cream.
Right.
And basically said, I'm gonna have a piece of that. I'm gonna do that for fun and hopefully I'll get some clout. And he got hunted down. and arrested for doing it, right? Because it's a crime. They have very strict laws about it, which we'll get into in a second. And you can see there's the video of him doing it. So anyway, yeah, Lanice Martin, 36, says the video that led to his arrest was taken out of context. It was and purposely edited to appear as a prank. The claim has not stopped him becoming viral online, nor has it gotten him out of the Assumption Parish jail. And basically, he said in a statement that he's the real victim because of all of this thing. He's the real victim.
He's looking left to right, but of course he is.
I know. Yeah, he's the real victim. So we had that. So anyway, it turns out, right, that when you do that, you can face up to 20 years in prison.
What is the actual charge?
Well, so America has these laws that are super strict over tampering with food. Yeah. And it goes back to I actually looked into this. Hang on, I'll find the bookmark. I bookmarked it, and there was a key moment, and it was to do with people putting like some type of fucking poison or glass into food, and this is like and prior to like it was in the 80s, and basically prior to this, nobody had had like they'd never thought about the need for like super strict fucking
Not too
laws.
long ago, they had that thing in Australia where was it a woman? I think it was an old woman. They eventually found out was putting needles into strawberries. She worked in like a strawberry factory and just putting needles in strawberries.
Yeah, I'm going through all my bookmarks here. Fuck me. I wish I actually. Yeah, that was it. It was 1982, right? So there was it was the Tylenol murders, right? So the Tylenol murders in 1982. I'll give you the Wikipedia page. They happened in Chicago, and basically what somebody did was they were taking the Tylenol caps, which again back then, and it's I don't know if it's still like this, but it used to be that it was just a lid, and you just had some cotton wool in there or something, and that was that, and you just get straight in. So this person was supposedly tampering with Tylenol containers and put fucking cyanide in them, and 7 people died. And then off the back of that, it was like, look, we gotta fucking first of all start having better packaging that's tamper proof, and then also if anyone's tampering with packaging for any fucking reason and doing anything that can jeopardize its safety, they're gonna get fucking wrecked. So it turns out that licking it while you're not putting fucking poison in Tylenol. Because of transferable diseases that can be transferred in saliva and things like that, like herpes or whatever, it's a very serious crime. So this chick who thought she was going to go viral could do up to fucking 20 years. Could do up to 20 years in prison
for being grotty as fuck, dribbling on ice cream that ain't yours.
Now, just to play a little bit of devil's advocate, come on. Yeah. If she did get 20 years, that would be outrageous. Like.
Or test her, like, if she has got some sort of fucking mad disease, then get the fuck. But if there is no harm, no foul. I'm happy to go with no harm, no foul.
Yeah, for me, I think it's like a fine, some community service, And
a fucking stern talking to about what you've done
and a lifetime ban from going near ice cream.
From the fucking
That's fucking serious, that, mate. Imagine having a lifetime ban from going near ice cream. You'd be sad as fuck.
Beating cake.
Cake. He's beat the system again. If I'm meat for ice cream, I've got cake. Fuck you, I've got cake. But yeah, what a stupid fucking viral trend that is. Like, what a stupid viral trend that is. So there was that. What else was there that I want to talk about? Oh, here you go. Just to show that British people are fucking scum.
So
right, this sums up.
This is just a picture of my ass.
Yeah, it is a picture of my ass. Good night, everyone. See you later. This was a report of a British mother who she went on holiday in Magaluf, and she got a tattoo of a camel on her left big toe. Because the joke is camel toe. But she decided that to make the joke extra funny, she would change her name legally to her surname was Camel Toe. So she is now Lisa Camel Toe. She's 40 years old. She's 40 years old. And she's called Lisa Camel Toe. She's
I can't even open
old.
the page, mate. It's dead. It won't let me open it. That's so fucked up.
It's just banned. It's just banned. Hang on, maybe. Hang on. What if I? Oh, I know why. Because if I take off all the metadata, try that one. Try the second one.
Hello, Brit, mum.
It's fucking unreal, isn't it? But wait till you see the state of it as well, Sam. It's like it's the cliche. She's not as bad as that woman who was like pointing fucking hair dryers at cars in Nottingham, who looked like one of the fucking mutants from Fallout.
There you go.
Have you? Is it still not come up yet?
No, I got it now.
Oh, you have got it.
I had to change browser for some reason, but there we go. We're in.
There you go. We're in.
Look, I'm proud. Look, she's holding it up on her elbow like it's a newborn baby. But look at her cradling it.
I know. It's fucking unreal, dude. It's fucking unreal. My name is Lisa Camel Toe, everyone. Yeah, no.
Look at her as well. Look at me, I'm wearing sunglasses, one of the sunglasses. I'm so wacky, and I'm just so wacky and random, even though I'm a boring fucking loser.
I went to Magaluf.
Yeah.
At age
even though I'm
40.
still going out for fucking lads' holidays when I'm 40-year-old mum. Fucking so random, me.
It's unreal. So yeah. And then I think it's a massive grow up, isn't it? Then I saw this over in Manchester, right? Sometimes you can be well meaning and end up sort of fucking it up a little bit. So this is the headline from the Manchester Evening News, a fine publication. Nurses get high after granddad accidentally brings in cannabis-laced cake as thank you. And then the bit under the headline is, they were eating the cake, and then the next minute, the staff were all off their faces. Nurses were left off their faces when a patient... as if that's a technical term they're just throwing out there. We've conducted your blood tests, Mr. Lewis, and it turns out you're off your face.
Turns out we've had to call the cops because you're off your chops. Get him out.
Nurses were left off their faces when a patient's elderly relative accidentally gave them a cake laced with cannabis as a thank you.
Yeah.
Police were called to Warrington Hospital after staff ate the red velvet cake. Fucking love red velvet cake, by the way. Yeah,
never understood it though, but why have you got to make it? Because it's chocolate cake, innit? Why are we making the weird colours then?
No. It's like red velvet cakes.
Tastes like chocolate, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, it doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like cake. It's cherry, innit?
I don't think so. I don't know, but
yeah, it is. It's cherry and like frosting.
Why do you have some cherries and frosting, Ember?
Tastes like red. You know what I mean? That's what it tastes like, you know. There's not chocolate in it though.
I think it's just
chocolate. It's just red chocolate cake. It's not red chocolate. Is it chocolate?
I think it is.
What?
I think it's
why
just
does
chocolate.
It taste different then?
I don't know, but I think the colour change fucks with your brain.
Is that it, is it?
I think so. I don't know.
Am I getting psyched out by your cake?
People always do say that, but like, I love red velvet cake. It's chocolate, like. I think it's chocolate. Apparently it's the frosting. They put a special frosting on it.
Oh, is it like a cream cheese?
Maybe, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's banging. Like, I mean, real talk. I don't give a fuck what's in it. I don't give a fuck if that bird's been licking it. Fucking, I'll eat that cake all day long. We're throwing this velvet cake out because some mentalist off Twitter's licked it. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it all in.
That'll be fine.
No, but Richard, we don't know if she has a... I'll risk the herpes. Give it in. Give it in.
Wash a cold sore every few months anyway.
Exactly. Like, what's a permanent fucking cold sore on the brain? Brain sore. I won't do the crossbreed voice. Anyway, so yeah, I'll read the rest of this story. Police were called to Warren Hospital after staff ate the red velvet cake and reportedly left feeling relaxed by the drugs it was spiked with. The granddad wanted to show appreciation for the care nurses provided to his family member, but brought in a cake from his grandson's 18th birthday, unaware of its Class B contents. Hospital bosses at first denied that anyone consumed the cake, but after cops confirmed it was eaten on the premises, they were forced to admit at least one member of staff tried it, but did not experience any effects. However, the staff members, who were asked not to be identified, claimed that 3 or 4 nurses ate the cake and were left off their faces.
Why do they just keep saying off their face, off
That's
their
great,
face?
No, look, it literally in the next line. The member of staff said they were eating the cake, and the next minute they were all off their faces. They were off their faces. Don't you get it? They were off their faces. It was brought in by a nice old man as a thank you. He was off his full of funny stuff. He was off his face. We were all off our chops here in Manchester. Fucking mad for it. Fucking mad for it in Manchester. It's fucking, yeah, it is a bit crazy. I want to see if it says off their faces.
Off his face.
Yeah, there was no impact on the patients whatsoever, but they all knew something was wrong, so the police were called in. Cheshire Police tested the cake and confirmed it contained cannabis, making it what is known as...
Call the cops as well.
I know, innit? Call the cops, I'm off my job.
Instant call the police.
Yeah.
Well, an old man's giving me a cake and I feel a bit happy. Call the police. I've lost it.
I'm tripping. So I'm call the cops.
But they felt relaxed by it. Right, well, last week, calm, get the police.
Yeah, exactly. I'm calm as fuck. Call the cops. I like to live. Yeah, I like to live in a permanent state of fucking borderline depression and stress. I've been dosed with something that's cheered me up. Call the cops. Get him in. Get him in. This guy's made me happy. How fucking dare to call the cops? Have you got something that can bring me back down into my fucking miserable existence?
Giving me free drugs, will you?
Right, anyway, I like that as well, how they clarify that the Cheshire Police tested the cake and confirmed it contained cannabis, making it what's known as a space cake. Isn't that nice? Fucking hell, they keep writing on. It goes on and on and on. Like, and then a police source said it was genuinely an error by all parties, even the person who put something in that he shouldn't have, because he didn't know it was going to the hospital. Nobody knew that, and that's why we were not taking any further.
So the person who's wrote the articles wrote off their face fucking 19 times. The police officer's like, well, from my investigation, I think the old man didn't mean to drug these nurses. Well done, mate, good work.
Wait till you get this bit at the end, though. After an investigation, police officers determined that the member of the public who had brought in the cake was unaware of the content of the cake as it had been left over from a grandson's birthday party. Officers have now spoken to all parties involved and given some strong words of advice. The case has now been closed and the cake destroyed.
Yeah, by the policeman as soon as he
got
home. No way.
What a waste of cake.
But listen to what he said, but he was stoned at the time. He goes, it was generally an error by all parties. Even the person who put something in said he shouldn't have put nothings in because he said it wasn't supposed to even go to the hospital. What are you saying, bud?
Wait, I fucking think about it is fucking just live and let live, innit? Why can't we all just fucking be friends? You know, yeah, I got a uniform on, haven't I? But you know, I'm a human being and you're a human being, mate. So fuck it. I destroyed the cake I have. It just fucking destroyed me.
I was going to put a kid in jail, but there was no cake left, so I couldn't arrest him. He ain't done nothing because he's gone.
I took one look in his eyes and we just had a connection. We did. We just fucking connected. I just knew, like, I could be your friend. I could be your friend.
And I could also be your weed stealing guy.
Fucking hell. You're not writing this down, are you, Mr. Journalist? Because I'm off my fucking face.
Do me a favour, but
I'm
call
off my
cops.
face. So there was that. Anyway, and then I think it was one of the things which we'll probably end the fucking show on. It was probably not the funniest bit of material now. I'm kind of disappointed with the way it's going to work out, but it is another video. But how fucking stupid, right, are people these days? It's a serious question because obviously, like, No, it's crazy. I saw an article the other day. Actually, it was, is the human race having a depreciation in its overall IQ?
Yes.
Like, are we? And they were presenting how waves of like IQ spikes and stuff are sort of cyclical, and blah 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 blah. So it wouldn't surprise me, because I couldn't believe this thing I saw on Twitter. Right, somebody tweeted out that Starbucks is playing you, okay, and how they're like conning you, and basically what she's figured out. She's over 20. She's figured out basic physics, mate, and she thinks it's a scam. It's unreal. Like, wait till you see this. So
Ready?
yeah, just let me know when you want.
3,
3, 2, 1.
2, 1, go. Oh, why have I got no sound?
Tall drink, no ice. No ice. A tall. That's the smallest one you can get. Then you order the biggest drink you can get. Venti. With just ice. Only ice. And then watch.
She's figured out that ice is an actual thing.
Let me see that cup, though.
That is a full motherfucking cup.
Can you please stop with the...
You see, what's gone on there, right, guys? In case you're not really figuring it out, is she thinks that she's getting a large drink because of the ice displacing the liquid. Do you see what I mean?
Not figured out, man.
Teach you guys all.
Save money,
mate. You're having that moment right now where you're going, nah, but steel's heavier than feathers. You're fucking losing it. You're fucking losing it. You're off your face.
Do you know what really tripped me out? Is I looked and I just saw 21.6 million views, but I'm just like, not many people have consumed this fucking idiotic behaviour, but that many people watch that and going, whoa.
Yeah. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like, fucking, that she's literally like, got a life hack for you. This is how you get.
You want to make liquid into more liquid? Add some frozen liquid to it.
She thinks she's got more drink.
I know.
Who are you, David fucking Copperfield with the never-ending cup? Fucking kill me, man. Oh, fucking hell. And then, yeah, it's just like the whole, you're welcome. Like, yeah, fucking hell. You've really fucking helped us. Think about it, mate.
But don't Starbucks do motherfucking coffee? What is that, but? What do you order from Starbucks this luminous pink, but? What are they serving human beings?
You're not seeing these?
No,
they do these, they're called refreshers
in
or something.
Starbucks, but get the fuck.
Listen, I'd love a Starbucks sponsorship. I know, obviously, as well, they're an evil corporation, but I do drink Starbucks coffee. I actually do. I know, yeah, fuck them for sure, like, but...
Yeah, but you make your own coffee. It's not like if you wanted to, you could just find another coffee you liked. It's just because you happen to find that one you liked it. If you really wanted to, you could fucking try like another.
Yeah, there's a Dutch Bros not far from me. I'm all right though. I'm a Starbucks kind of guy. I'm all right with it.
Starbucks, but
it might make me a basic bitch or whatever. But anyway, they do these things called refreshers. Oh, hello.
Everyone's spamming F, but I don't know.
It must be you then.
No, we're good. We ain't lagging. Like, our chat is fine. Yeah, maybe Twitch?
Yeah, it must be a Twitch thing. I didn't
drop
but yeah, anyway, they do these things called refreshers, and you can get like hibiscus refreshers and berry refreshers and all of this stuff. So yeah, that's what they are.
Won't be catching me drinking them, but
yeah. Well, they're not that great. They're not the best thing on the menu. I do just... Oh, there you go. Apparently, this Twitch is taking a shit, so no problem. Well, that's probably a good time to fucking end the show, isn't it? Yeah.
Good time.
We're at the end. So, look, I think all that remains to be said is obviously it's good. We finally did another episode of the show. We will do a heavy, depressing political show at some point, Sam, so just prepare
to sit here, but I'll prep some fucking bongets and some drinks or something, but I'll just strap myself in.
Yeah, you'll just do the usual where it's, this is one of the episodes where Sam's silent. This is one of the episodes where Sam says no. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get into that, but obviously appreciate everybody tuning in for the show, and if you're watching this on YouTube, Appreciate you tuning in for that too. Make sure you don't get unsubbed. Yeah, well, fuck it, man. I know a lot of people as well are asking me just on this note about the whole Fifth Alarm video. We are going to do it. Me and him are just setting up a time, like he's having a, cause he's just changed jobs and everything. So, and he's planning his wedding. And
I
thought
a busy people were hassling him because I mentioned I had an ident of him. I saw people tweeting. I was like, why the fuck are boys tweeting him? Then I remembered, yeah, you did see it. I was going to say, I want our fans a mess. No, turns out they're not. Okay, I take it back.
Yeah. It's basically like we're just going to do an interview about all the stuff.
The old NIP times.
Yeah, about all the stuff that was going on at the old NIP times and stuff. So yeah, we'll do that at some point. And I think we've got an interview with Thorin coming up.
Yeah, Sunday
as well. That should be over on the Rivalry channel. Yep. So lots going on. But anyway, thanks. Hopefully we've entertained you. You've had a laugh. You've had some banter. You've had some fun. Stay away from corporations. Stay away from China. Stay away from Starbucks. Stay away from cakes, red velvet cakes. Stay away from giant rats in Louisiana. And be safe and be well. And we'll see you on the next episode of The Richard Lewis Show. Until then, take care.